welcome to the stream. Ellie, are you alive?
Hi.
Yes. What are Ellie-nators? Why is your whole like?
That's my fan name.
That's your fan name.
That's
All right,
my
boys.
chat. That's my fans.
That's your fans. What's up, everybody? We're gonna be doing this interview style thing, I guess you could say. We're going to be interviewing NIKKE VAs, and today we have. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Quedenfeld. I'm the voice of Soda, but I commonly am known on like Twitter and Twitch stuff as EllieKyuu, so that's what we'll call me. Hi, I'm really happy to be here.
Oh, bro, this guy. You have some dedicated fans that are in the chat right now. Oh yeah,
they're
oh yeah. They're your friends. Like industry or like? Oh,
no.
Oh, these are your.
I made that name like 2 years ago.
Support friend group. Awesome. Well, already self-doxed. You can literally find who she voices like online. She has behind the voice actor page. Oh, thanks Arden for the sub. But here's how today's gonna work, chat. I know I'm a gremlin most of the time that I'm on stream, but we're gonna keep this a bit more non-chaotic for today. And we're gonna be doing a 2 to 3 hour interview with Ellie here. We're gonna be talking about the industry, VA work, and her performance as Soda, because you guys have all played through part 2, right? Right, chat? So we're gonna be talking to her a little bit about that, and then we have some questions after where we go here. And I'm standing on your chat. Wait, hold on. Let me get some of you guys up here. So we're gonna be doing some Q&A stuff because we got a lot of questions from you guys. But without further ado, are you ready to go? Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is my first time talking to I guess talking to a VA for NIKKE, and like the entire fan base is pretty like you've seen it, right? You streamed NIKKE before. I've seen you live playing the game. Like very dedicated fan base, you know?
Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
I guess what was your intro into NIKKE? Did you like apply to be a voice actress first, or did you like hear about the game? How exactly did you get involved?
I heard about when the game first came out. I'm mutuals with a bunch of people who are in the game, so that was when I first saw it, and I was like, oh, this is like a booby shooter. So like I saw that it was mostly like that was my first impression of it. And I feel like that's a lot of people's first impression of it. Is very like, oh, this is kind of like gooner bait, but it's like. It's more than that. But I just kind of didn't think much of it. I was like, oh, that'd be a cool thing to be in.
This was like around the game's launch, like back in November 22?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And then maybe, I don't know, I guess a year later, I don't know how many months long later, but around the time when the first event was coming out, I got like messaged like a month in advance. I got recommended for the game. So I didn't seek it out, but someone that I know recommended me for a role.
Wow,
I auditioned.
Is this like a scout or somebody that you knew within the industry, or is this like a friend that recommended you?
I've auditioned for one of her projects before, and I think she realized I came close for a lot of roles of the project she said, so I guess that's how she noticed me. But I guess they were looking for voice actors, because that's how a lot of NIKKE is hired, I think, is just recommendations and like just people knowing people. But the director sent me a message and was like, hey, we have a role that we want you to read for. And I initially I didn't audition for Soda. I initially was supposed to be Coco or Cocoa.
You were supposed to be Coco? No way.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
way.
that's what I was supposed to be at first. But then I got there and they're like, actually, you're going to be Soda. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't have a voice plan for this, but I guess we'll go with it.
Did you get like, for instance, since you were requested for Coco first before you got Soda, right? So, were you given like a brief overview of the character at all, or like, you know, personality traits, or like kind of what they're about before?
For Soda?
For Coco, because I'm interested to hear what your Coco rendition would have been.
I guess I just kind of did like an airy, like just kudere kind of sounding voice. I mean, I know she talked like kind of weirdly, but I think I did it kind of normal.
We were all like,
apparently.
We were all like not really freaking out, but we just thought it was funny when we did the event, because it's one of the bigger speaking roles for the Maid Cafe for Made for You, and Coco talking was like hilarious because of like that weird like just a weird tone to the voice, and it just sounds so derpy, but it like fits her character.
It's fitting. I just kind of did more of like a I don't even remember what I did, but just like a kind of more of a generic, like breathier voice, just higher pitched and breathier.
Yeah, like in the chat, Zach said the line, the like, with this we can fix about anything. It's like, it's just like so derpy. It's just like a derpy thing. But I know we were talking a little bit off stream about if you had the opportunity, who you would want to voice if you didn't voice Soda. And I think your answer is actually pretty interesting. So
yeah.
Who would you want to voice act if you weren't voice acting Soda and landed this specific girl?
I said Dorothy because I think she's really pretty and cool, but I just want to voice like a main character, story character, because I want the opportunity to be, I guess I kind of had it with this story, but just like, I want to be a little more serious
So,
and get like intense.
Based on that answer, it seems like you're actually like pretty invested in the game then, like you play yourself. And like you follow the story.
Oh yeah, I'm really early in the story, but I know a lot of spoilers.
Oh no! I know when we were first talking, I warned you about the. I was like, "Here's my credentials," and you were like, "Oh, well, I've seen like some stuff before. Yeah, stay away from my channel." Yeah. But what chapter are you on then so far in the story?
8.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Wow, he is an early game player right now. You have a lot to get through though, but I know like you're pretty busy IRL and like kind of balancing everything is kind of rough, and you're like streaming too, so you know balancing everything out.
Yeah, I'm trying to stream more.
Yeah, are you planning on streaming the entirety of like your NIKKE gameplay on your channel or?
I mean, if people want to watch that, I'd like to.
Bro, nah, you can ask my chat right now. Everybody loves watching the story.
Yeah, that's good.
The cool thing is, like, especially because you're involved in the game directly, I think they would be very interested in seeing you are very, very early on. Like, you think you're depressed and now you have like 22 chapters to go. We want to watch
it gets
you.
Rough.
Yeah, it gets pretty rough. I'm guessing when you first played, Chapter 0 also caught you pretty hard too. The cutscene in Chapter 0.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that because I started playing the game after I got cast. I was like, oh, I guess I should probably familiarize myself with it before I go to my session. So I was playing it and I was like, what the fuck? Why is she dead? So it was kind of crazy.
The cutscene really just like grabs a lot of people that just think it's like a Goomer beat, or what did you say, a Gooner beat game?
Yeah, I said Gooner.
Gooner beat. But yeah, it's really nice to see not only you, but I've seen other VAs on Twitter that voice for NIKKE, and they actively play the game off and on. So it's just cool to see that they're involved in the game as well.
I was talking to Kaylee the other day, Kaylee Mills, because well, I've never spoken to her before the event, but she came out and she followed me. So I was like, hey, I'm a really big fan of you. I had a great time playing across from you, and she said I did really good, so that made me happy.
Also, for this, were you guys like in a booth together, or did you guys do like remote recording?
I never record. The voice actors rarely ever record in the same room. It's usually all separate.
I guess this can segue more into obviously, like, if these questions violate any NDAs, just let me know. But we do have like some list here, just like the insight with voice acting. So you originally applied for Coco, and then they gave you the Soda role. What were you given in terms of like developing the voice for Soda, since you had nothing to really go off of? Did they have like a reference from the JPVAs or anything like that, or did you completely?
I think I recorded before the JP did, so no, there was nothing. Yeah, that it can either be JP first or English first, but we're usually not given references of the voice because it's always like who knows who records first.
So I guess how did the Soda voice come to be then? If you can give us like the brief history of how you developed it.
I think her voice description was like 4 words. It was like just like bright and I guess kind of like ditzy, but also she like adds like longer syllables to the end of her sentences, which is definitely easier to do in like Japanese when they're like nah, and like for English that's hard because we don't really do that unless it ends with like a vowel. So I kind of try to do that. Sometimes I feel like in like the earlier stuff when it was just like the battle lines, things are a little bit more sing-songy, which is kind of how I translated it. Or I'll try to do like the master, like the end, almost like a whine.
Yeah, it's like one of her voice lines for that is I don't think it's a battle voice lines. One of your basic character voice lines is something along those lines. Yeah.
So that's kind of how I did it, but it was kind of like...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, it was kind of just like they gave me this, so, and then I was like, oh, okay, I think I could do a voice for that, and then we did the lines.
So it was a very the process was very quick then. You didn't really deliberate too long about creating a vocal print for her, or like a voice or anything like that?
Not really.
And then I know like she wasn't super involved in events either, like events or voice content. So I guess like this is more so geared towards the most recent event that came out. But when Soda first came out as a character, what did you think of I guess hearing yourself in game? Because I guarantee like if you were playing from launch, you went through the Made for You event and like Made it Valentine and all the events that kind of like involve Soda roughly. So I guess do you like look at other people that are also streaming NIKKE too and kind of like see how they react to a character that you had a part in voicing?
Yeah, I just like to hear if people like it or not. Not in like an ego surfing way, but in a just like, I like to hear people's general thoughts or feedback about it. And if it's like, I guess authentic enough to like invoke emotions, especially with the latter half of part 2 with the crying stuff. A lot of people were like, wow, I feel myself tearing up. Or something like, oh, I just want to hug her. And I'm like, well, that makes me happy that I can invoke that kind of emotion, that you want to do something, like you want to hug that character because they're sad or something.
And I remember shooting you a DM and I was like, why are you hurting us? Because like we played through part 2. Like she did it, she cried like multiple, it was like 3 or 4 times. She just kept crying and I was like, why?
Yeah, she cries a lot.
But I think it's good that NIKKE is also trying to highlight the, I guess we can define them as like supporting or side characters. Because not all events have mainly focused on the cast, right? The main cast. But I do wish that they voiced more things. Because most of these go unvoiced, right? Like, again, you've been playing from the beginnings, like, Bow Wow Paradise, or like Dirty Backyard, some other pretty, or like Boomsday, or like pretty essential events. Do you wish that like they gave more opportunity to like have the voice actors kind of like do their own events more? Since I'm sure for you it kind of gave you a chance to develop Soda's mannerisms and voice a bit better because you had a full event to voice over with her.
Yeah, I would think it was great if they voiced more, but it's just it just takes us so much time. Well, like, because usually I know the director is given pretty strict deadlines of when things need to be in.
Right.
And especially with an event like this with so many different characters and scheduling all those voice actors, it's hard. And especially with me, like, we were expecting like a long, like 6 hours at least of voice stuff. I got it done in 4, but it was like over 1,000 lines to record for. So it was just, it's all about, I think scheduling is hard, especially because you have 3 different language casts to arrange. But I do think if they have the budget, which they do, obviously they're making so much money, and the time, I think they should definitely, yes, shout out to them. I think they should definitely do more if they can. It's great. And I think it definitely is giving highlights to like the lesser known characters, like Arya was great to see, and Folkwang.
And I think it's also good too because we can go into a bit more about your like past before you started doing like official dub works, because the mutuals that you have on Discord are crazy. Like the friends that we were both the mutuals, and even some of the people that are part of the fandom project that we run. So I guess it's also really nice because, like you said, it highlights lesser characters, but it also highlights like you were kind of relatively a new VA in the industry too. I think like 2020 was one of your first gigs?
I think I got cast for my first anime in 2020. So yes, during COVID, which. COVID was awful, but it was good for voice acting.
I guess we can segue into what first got you interested in doing voice work to begin with?
Well, I just kind of, this might sound, I might show my age here, but I kind of grew up playing like visual novels. Like I remember Danganronpa in like middle school was like one of my first games that I played. And I was like, wow, I really love the voices here. And I did a lot of theater growing up too. So I always had a kind of an acting background.
Right.
But I don't have the looks for visual acting. And it's hard. It's hard to be looked at by a bunch of people.
Right.
And I just kind of I was on castingcall.club one day because I used to do like Love Live covers and stuff. Like that was my first recording. There were so many in the days. But I saw like a Danganronpa game, and like it's like a fan game. So I was like, oh my god, I should audition for that. So I did, and I got the role, and like that was my first ever time I cast.
A Danganronpa fan game? Was it like a inspired fan game or like a direct fan game? Because I know like there's a it
was like a direct game.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, it's pretty cool to like hear about what you were interested in that got you influenced with the VA work. Because I'm into like I work in the media industry, so I do like a lot of the like the flesh tubing acting, I guess you can call it, and the process in which they grab like even extras is so like rigorous, right? Like just they need to look the part to be able to act. And, like I've been through that too with like going to apply for a certain role like on a local TV show, and they're like, oh well, your audition was great, but you don't fit the bill for the appearance. Like, okay.
Like I had stuff like that happen in high school.
Yeah.
Because I was chunkier, but as soon as I lost the weight, I got the lead in the next play. So I was like, oh okay, well, you know, kind of it's kind of a bummer, but.
So acting all 4 years in high school, I'm guessing, and then you went on to Casting Call Club. When did it really, I guess, like dawn on you that you wanted to take your shot at going into like the industry and do like actual paid VA work for like you know, real real dubs of anime or games?
That's such a hard like thing to like try to pinpoint. It's just because I don't know because I just liked it so much, and I met so many nice people doing like the fan dub stuff or like comic dubs, and I just always kind of looked up to voice actors, and I guess I started taking some like actual voice acting classes, and got some good feedback. So I was like, maybe this is something that I could actually do, especially because I can just kind of do it from my own house. Like I started at like 14, but it wasn't until like I guess I turned 18 and I was like, I should try and actually make something of this. Even if it's never going to be a living, I want to do something with it more.
It still seems like something that's like just a very cool thing that you can say that you've done. Like, you know, NIKKE has turned into this really big game in the West. I'm sure you know the JP it's super popular already. But in this recent year, NIKKE has really just like garnered a lot more attention from just the general player base, that it's expanded through like events or like collabs. So it's just really nice to see that grow, I guess, and be a part of it, you know? Just like know you had a role to voice in that. Would you ever voice another character they offered you one? If it was like a minor
if they
character?
offered me one, yeah, of course. I would love to. And I saw the comment, the Kira Buckland route. Definitely that's my voice acting. That's actually who introduced me to NIKKE. So
Oh, Kira Buckland?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I was like, wow, that's a big one.
Wow. So
I was so honored that she did that.
That's so crazy, because like with this I'm surprised that you even agreed to do this. Like I've been deliberating over this for like the last 3 days. Like I was messaging my friends. I was like, damn, I'm gonna like throw up. This is like
I'm not very big at all, so don't feel.
Listen, I don't. It's not. That's not the point. It's the fact that like when you're also a content creator, right? Like you have people that you look up to and whatnot. You have games that you enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like being able to interact with people directly involved in the game that you like genuinely are passionate about, right? And it doesn't matter like how big your following is or whatever. Like you still had a part in the game. So that's why like I'm just so stoked that like we can kick something off like this and just like
I have those feelings with interacting with voice actors.
I mean, how did you meet like all these larger, more established VAs? And was it through like doing fan dubs and stuff, or was this like when you started taking things a bit more seriously?
I think when I started taking a bit more seriously, I joined like Kira's like voice acting Discord that she has, like the voice acting club, which is great. If anyone ever wants to get into voice acting, that's like the place to start, because she has so many guides, and I still consult them because I'm like, am I on the right track?
Yeah.
But that's a great place. But I guess I just met them through auditioning, doing stuff, and just being cast in the same projects. I kind of reach out sometimes, just being like, hey, I love your work. I'm so happy that we're in the same thing.
Was it ever like nerve-wracking to you to first contact them, like as a colleague rather than somebody that was inspired by their work?
It's still nerve-wracking. I feel like I sound like a fan rather than coworker, quote unquote. But I mean, I am a fan. I'm a fan of their work. I'm very like whenever I hear something in a voice like a game, I'm like, who voices that? I need to know, and like I'll stop doing whatever I'm doing to Google it
You'll
because
go
I'm just
investigate,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I geek out about that stuff.
And for those of you that aren't aware, Kira voices Privity in NIKKE, and then I'm pretty sure she did she do 2B as well? I'm pretty sure. She
And
did
novel.
2B. And novel, yeah. So she has multiple roles in that game. So that's why I had asked you the question about if they ever gave you another role, because it also seems like there's a lot more characters that they've yet to introduce in the game as well. It's a very expansive and in-depth story.
Yeah.
I adore Kira as Privity. That's one of my favorite characters in the game chat. If
She's so cute.
I guess who are your favorite VAs that are in the game, or the ones that like you would look up to a lot in NIKKE? There's such a wide cast. Oh, you're like gushing already.
Can I say everyone? Obviously, like Amberly Connors is amazing. Lisa Ortiz is really great. She's Amy the Hedgehog. So it's like, wow, she's in NIKKE. Everyone's so good. Megan Shipman.
Oh, Megan Shipman, yeah. Megan Shipman's also good.
I remember her in Steins Gate. She was so good. I like know everybody's like portfolio. I'm like such a nerd at that stuff.
That's also really cool because I don't know if it's the same like in the VA industry, but like I've met people that they're like, say I can't say the franchise. They're in a big franchise that I shop for. And like they don't really know a whole lot about the franchise itself, so it's kind of like they go in, clock out of work. It's cool to see like that you're passionate about just like, you know, anime and just like VNs and just like voice acting and voice actors in general. Like it's clear that you have like a really big passion for it.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of voice actors too, especially in the like the anime gaming kind of thing. I definitely think there's a misconception that people think kind of like English voice actors don't really care about the franchises they're in, when a lot of the times people start out as like anime fans. So a lot of us really are really passionate about the stuff we're in.
And it's
like, yes, Laura Stahl is amazing for the person in chat.
Okay, chat.
I got bitched out by Laura Stahl.
If I ever bring a VA on here that I will like be dying, it's Laura Stahl. I will die.
I've never interacted with her. But she's amazing. I've met a few things with her, some that haven't come out yet, but it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's like when I play the game, for me, it's like the people that I'm kind of really invested in are like character-wise, and I look into like who voiced them, you know, because they just deliver such like raw emotion in certain scenes, or like they're just really good at just establishing the character, making you really feel like you're immersed in the story along with them, which is why like I don't know if you played like Red Ash or Overzone, for example. There's like two really good examples of NIKKE just like tugging at your heartstrings and like keeping you fully immersed in like this side event that you knew nothing about beforehand. If you voiced Dorothy, that would have been just PTSD. you would have had to do some really rough lines there. I have not read Overzone. I kind of want to do that like on stream, but I've seen the screenshots and they make really good reaction images. So yeah, you definitely need to do Overzone on like I cannot encourage you enough to play that event live. It's that was probably one of the first events besides Miracle Snow was like slightly impactful because you know, it was a tearjerker, but Overzone really defined NIKKE's world building as like this really solid state where they knew where the story is going from like the get-go. So definitely consider playing it, definitely do that. But eventually if like something like this takes off and like I can get in bro, I'm shameless as hell. I know a few VAs that I've talked to previously. Like, have you ever talked to Jackie before? Jackie Lastra? I've never spoken to her, but I love her work. Yeah, she's absolutely like super helpful. She took the time to help our fandom VAs like kind of, you know, refine their voice acting for one. This is just like a silly YouTube thing, right? So I've like been talking to her here and there, and I was like, it'd be really cool to like pull other VAs on, but I know that's like very difficult for some of them, which is why again, like, this is so cool. Yeah, they're just busy. I'm not as busy. I'm busy in other stuff. I mean, you said you're pretty busy this week, and like that's another reason why, like, you know, I guess like where does streaming for you fall in the hierarchy of like stuff that you're doing? Because like voice acting probably takes precedence for you right now. overall?
Yeah, voice acting and school are my priority right now. I want to stream a lot more. Like I've been into VTubers and streaming since the Kizuna Eye days. Like I was in a Hololive when Generation 3 debuted.
Oh no, she's a Hololive fan. We gotta run chat.
Yeah. So I've always wanted to like be a VTuber or like join a corpo, but it's just hard right now because I'm living with other people and it's a small apartment, so I can only really stream when I'm home alone, which is like 3 times a week maybe, and then other times I'm just tired.
Exhausting.
But yeah. So I just kind of my model right now is actually like a little purchased one. I'm currently drawing my VTuber model, and I have a lot more motivation to like finish it and rig it myself after having got some experience streaming.
So not only are like you're in school, you do voice acting work, you stream, but you're also doing art. Okay.
Yeah, so I posted a drawing I did in your server before.
In my server?
Yeah, I did it in the art room. I drew a bunny girl.
BRB chat.
I'll send it to you right now.
I'm so terrible. Like, I don't know if you have your own Discord server, but like I keep one channel unmuted and everything else not muted. Oh! Wait, that's cute. What the? Can I pull this up on streamer now?
Sure.
Okay, 1 second, chat. Let me just pull up Discord really quick. This is still really good. How long have you been drawing for?
Since I was like 7.
Oh,
like my whole life.
Oh, nice. So here, chat. This is gonna be scuffed, but you're on my stream. You already. Oh my God. Oh, wait, chat. I'm professional. I swear. I swear. Okay, here you go. That was so long. It's really nice though. Yeah, I am so sorry that I do not see half of this stuff. Like I keep that chat so muted because I'll have like 300 notifications if I don't.
That's so fair. Yeah, I have everything muted, but I lurk all the time.
I still think it's. When I first asked you for the interview, I told my chat, I was like, "All right, guys, we have to seem professional." And then you popped into a stream, and I was like, "It's over. There goes the chat."
Yeah, I saw the VOD where you were like,
it's fine. Chat, for context, she watched a VOD of part 1, right? Part 1 of the recent event, something like that. Yeah, but I just knew it was over. It was already over at that point. Oh man, but good. You do artwork and you're planning on rigging it yourself too? Are you in the process of learning?
I used to do rigging commissions like a few years ago. I just taught myself because I was like, why not make some money? But I haven't done it in a while, and rigging has gotten a lot more extreme since then. So I probably have to like reteach myself how to do it because everything is just so crazy now.
I might need a rigger because I don't know. Do you know like prominent riggers or like?
You could look on like I usually look on like VGen for like cheaper but good ones because I do not think it's like the best idea to spend like $3,000 on rigging unless you've like already started streaming or have experience, because I've seen like people do that and like never stream with it.
They just graduate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually found Twin Tails on Twitter. This was like a while back. I don't know if you're familiar.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
So
yes.
I'm like on the wait list, but there's like certain prominent VTubers that can kind of like cut in the line if they pay a certain amount for like expedite order. So I may or may not need a rigger. I'll know by like what, August, if I will or won't. But I'll let you know totally. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how long did that take you to learn? You're like doing everything though. Like you're in school, you're doing.
Oh
like,
yeah, I do most things. I sing too.
Like choir or like ensemble?
Just I just do internet covers and stuff.
Oh, you do covers. I mean, do you have like a YouTube channel or anything that you want to plug?
I do, but I don't really post on it anymore.
Just send it here. I'll have my mods spin it.
I'll try and find it.
Okay, we'll do. Anyway, chat. I know you guys have been popping up some questions here. We're only like half an hour into this. It's going by pretty quick though. We have a portion where we're going to be answering your questions, chat. If you guys did not submit into the literal Google forum that's been up for almost like 5 days now, I'm sorry. Your questions aren't in here. Also, I'm going to stare at a few of you. Be appropriate.
fave song to sing. I like Hacking to the Gate. That was my favorite that I've done.
Oh.
That's a good one.
I guess how long were you doing covers for?
Probably since like 14. Because I used to do a bunch of Love Live stuff because I love idols so much.
That's why you're into Hololive too, I'm guessing.
Yes, yes. Also, hi Gundam. I've seen you around on the NIKKE Discord sometimes. I saw you in chat.
Oh yeah, are you planning on doing like karaoke streams or anything along those lines?
That'd be so fun. Yeah, I would love to do that. I just don't know if people want to watch me for anything other than NIKKE though. So I'm like, I don't want to just assume.
The biggest so I'm not really like a big streamer by any means either, but I've done like different things over the last this is actually my 3-year anniversary for streaming is today. So I've been doing this for a little bit now, but it's not like super, right? It's like a side thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but like I'd say just go for whatever you want to try out, and if it, if you have fun doing it, I think that outweighs, how many people stop by. That's just kind of how I view this. Also keep your viewer count off. It's cursed. Never look at that thing. That thing is off for me right now. Yeah. Happy anniversary. Thank you. But it's really cool to just see, I guess, like the journey that you took and how many you were just really involved in just like performance based things a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I have I know I said I wasn't really gonna talk about real life, but I'm doing like kind of a medical science degree, so it's kind of like my I get to have both. So
Jesus. I don't know if chat is exactly familiar, but those courses are pretty rigorous, chat.
I'm getting my doctorate right now, so
Jesus
it's hard.
Christ. I'm not sure if you're familiar with like NIKKE streamers that are like here on Twitch. I think we talked a little bit about that. I don't know if you know Reika the Shark.
I don't know. I just go through the category sometimes, but I don't know them by name.
Yeah, so she's actually live right now. She's one of my friends, and she's going to take her. I think it's like the NCLEX for nursing.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, so she's that's the whole reason why I kind of know how rigorous that can be. But no, you're bouncing a whole lot. I guess like doing all this, what would be your dream position to do? Would voice acting be like the thing that you'd want to just go into, or like content creation?
I think if it was, it's very hard to make full-time voice acting. Like even like Kira Buckland, for example, only transitioned to full-time a few years ago. Like she was doing part-time job, but I really like the medical stuff I do too. So if it was possible to have that part-time still and still do voice acting, but that would be like the dream. To like do that like part-time and do voice acting full-time, but I don't know. I just think I would like to do more. It's like the auditions have kind of slowed down since like end of COVID kind of. So it would probably be the best balance when I move out to like LA or Texas would probably be the best time for that stuff.
And do you have anybody that kind of like refers you or manages you, or are you kind of like just self-made with getting your name out there with potential people to hire you?
I don't have any agent right now. I'm all by myself. A lot of studios have like rosters and stuff. Like you send in your demo and kind of just do like a pitch of yourself, I guess, and they'll send a audition if they like you. And then sometimes I've cold called casting directors, and that's worked. Sometimes, a lot of the times, you don't hear anything, so it's kind of like nerve-wracking. But it's just kind of what you got to do sometimes. As long as you're not like using people, don't ever like interact with someone just for the sake of thinking that they can recommend you, because that's not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna get you anywhere in voice acting, because in voice acting, like everybody talks. Like people are like known. Don't hire this person.
I know you said before that like you had other friends that were also on NIKKE with you, or like people that you were acquainted with when you started. Who else are you like familiar with besides? Are there like any newer VAs that you know, or?
Oh yeah, I know. I don't talk to them that often, but we've talked on Twitter. Like Kat Pratano, she's blown up recently.
That's Isabel,
a lot,
right?
Yes, she's Isabel. She's Misha in Honkai. She's amazing.
So wish me luck. When I go to AX, I'm gonna like walk up to them with my business card and be like, "Hi, interview, maybe."
You should. I mean, the worst they can say is no. So.
Exactly.
I'm mutuals with Abby. I've been in a few projects with Abby at Spiritu.
Nice.
She's Eleg.
Mm-hmm.
She's amazing too. So those are a few people I've spoke to a few times.
These are just like in passing interactions, like kind of
Yeah, and
cool.
we've like DM'd, and I was I was in like YouTube like thing with Abby before, like a few years ago, before we started doing more professional stuff. So that's how I know of her and stuff.
Yeah, I was really like kind of taken aback when you were looking at the CCC post that I did, and you're like, oh, you knew Fleur, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yes,
so I
love Fleur.
Fleur does music covers as well. I don't know if that's what you know her for, but
no, I'm in a Danganronpa thing with Fleur. I still join some of my friends like projects, like fan projects. I don't audition for other fan projects, but my friend is having one, or people I know, I'm like, I'll audition.
I mean, I guess it's so long as it's not like a part of the IP that you're already voicing for. I think it's a common consensus, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I still just do stuff for fun.
Rest in peace, chat. We can't have her do the fan dub for Soda. Rest in peace. Have you read through both of those too, right? Both of the Bond stories? It's just cool that like everybody kind of knows each other, even in like CCC community. Because I reached out to Fleur after, and I was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna be interviewing Ellie, and she was like, huh? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's doing a great job. I don't know if she's ever gonna go professional, but really impressed with like I've worked with her for like 2 years just at developing the voice for her.
Let's
Like
share
that's
a soda together.
actually the follow notification is Fleur. So yeah, that's Fleur. All my notifications are fandom VAs that did them.
Yeah, I know, I've heard that, but I didn't recognize Fleur.
Yeah, Fleur, really good vocal range on her voice. Oh man, I'm gonna take a little sip of water really quick. I'm like semi-sick, so sorry if you hear me coughing.
Who would you recommend as a voice match for me? I don't know. I don't think I sound like anybody.
A voice match?
Yeah, I guess for the fandom.
Oh, I mean, it's really hard matching certain voices.
The only person that I've heard that sounds like me. Oh my god, not my friend in the chat saying I can do it. Don't worry. When he's a deep voiced man.
Oh, we might need you. Maybe.
But like the only person I've ever heard is there's a Moogle in Final Fantasy VII, the new one, that the way that they sound. Yeah, the Final Fantasy VII Moogle sounds like me in like one line, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like a doppelganger.
Yeah.
In the voice acting or in the community. It's so hard. Like I know when we were casting for the fandom for Scarlet, especially, like Ratana's voice is so hard to like replicate. It's
especially
so
when
difficult.
she does that kind of like regal sounding kind of voice.
And like I have no
she does for Yai too.
You know, with like telling people how to voice act or whatever. So I had to like dive in. I had to ask Jackie a lot about how to give vocal direction to people. Because it's like it's really bad if I don't know what I'm doing either when it comes to that.
Yeah, it's hard too. I've like my whole circle of friends, like right now that I'm like my main friends, like for years and years I've met through doing fan dubs. And like I met my partner through doing fan dubs too.
Oh, nice.
But it's like I've directed them sometimes, like to help with auditions and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, sound sadder, do it. Like I don't know what to tell them.
I'm trying to remember. Jackie was using like a bunch of terms, like when they give you a script, it's like how they tell you to deliver lines when it's written on paper. And I was just like, huh? I looked at that and I was just like, I don't know how to properly just like direct with what's given. Actually, I guess that's a good question for you too. When you got like the script for the most recent event with Soda, right? Did you have just everybody's lines, or was it just like your lines that you had to deliver?
I fortunately had everybody's lines this time.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I didn't like I think this is commonly known, but voice actors for professional stuff, we're not given the script ahead of time. The first time I see it is in a session. And we just like scroll through to where my lines are. So usually the only context I have is whatever the director kind of explains to me, and the character's line before me. So I usually read the character's line before me, and I also kind of read like it's not like given like what they want the line to sound like. It's not like parentheses sad parentheses. They usually have the code of like what the character sprite looks like. I know for like some of like Soda's one. I know when she was really sad, hers was like mentally defeated. So I just kind of go off that. But like if I sound too off though, or if the director has something like a different idea of what we could go with, he usually will be like, let's do another pass of that. But usually everything is done in kind of like just like one take.
I guess how does it feel being able to just work out of where you're situated at, and not having to go to like a booth and just correspond with people, you know, online? Does it like alleviate any of the stress of like being physically there with a vocal director, or?
It alleviates stress, but it also adds some type of stress because it's up to me to make sure that my quote unquote booth sounds good. Because I record out of my my closet.
that's very common. That's very common with like a lot of like band members, some VAs as well.
I have to make sure all my equipment is okay. I have all the expenses for my own equipment. I have to turn off my air conditioning in the summer, so I'm scorching hot.
I feel that. Yep.
I have to ask my dad that to be quiet for 2 hours while I record. So, but he gets it because I'm making money, so he doesn't complain.
Oh, actually, this is a good question that Kyle here brought up in the chat. So can you just briefly explain to people why you specifically go into like a smaller room to record? I'm guessing your room is also padded, like you have soundproof padding in there too, or?
I use blankets, moving blankets. I've nailed them to the wall.
Yeah, that's still fine.
Because surprisingly, like foam that you get off Amazon, like unless it's like thick foam, it actually doesn't dampen sound that much, and I feel like a lot of people don't know that. But I go into a smaller room with a smaller ceiling because otherwise you're gonna get a bunch of echo or reverb, and that doesn't sound good at all. So I pad the walls to make sure there's no like bouncing of sound. It kind of diffuses it, and it kind of also diffuses outside noise. But it's more just sounding like making sure that I sound kind of like I'm in an empty environment. And not so empty that it's like stifling, because there are times where the space around you sounds so dead you kind of sound hollow, so it's kind of like that good mix. And the closet is usually just like the best and most space that people can usually get, unless they buy an actual vocal booth, which is pretty expensive.
That's pretty expensive, yeah.
So if you ever, like, a lot of voice actors just kind of use what they have. Like, I use moving blankets or thick comforters.
Yep.
So, especially if you're just wanting to get into stuff, I've known people who record just by putting a blanket over their head and the microphone. So that's good for like if you're just starting out and don't want to spend a bunch of money and stuff.
It's also interesting that you bring up the iPhone thing, because like, did you know that Jackie started doing auditions on her phone when she went into
so did I, yeah. Not for professional stuff, but I would record on my iPhone. It doesn't sound very good, but...
One of her openers when we had that little group call, she was like, oh yeah, don't be afraid to just use what you have. I started auditioning on an iPhone. I was like, oh!
Especially just for like fan stuff, just like use what you have. And I know a lot of voice actors are like, ugh, don't use the Blue Yeti. That sucks. And I mean, it's not the best for the like price point. It's like $100, but I mean, if you want to get the Blue Yeti, get the Blue Yeti. It's more important what your environment sounds like rather than what you're recording with.
I know,
because I don't use a very pricey mic. I use like a $200 mic, which is still pricey, but it's not like the Newman U87, which is like $1,000.
Oh, it's like, yeah, the Newman series in general is just really expensive. When I started taking streaming more seriously, like I started on a Rode NT USB. I did like off stream, I did narrative work for like my local stations here, like broadcasting networks. And I was like, oh, I need to like not record on my iPhone like on voice memos. So I got that, and then I started doing work on SM7B after that. But that was like that was a whole investment. Well, I'm in like an open space now, so it just doesn't really matter. Yeah,
shotgun mics are really good for open spaces like that. And for which mic I use right now, I use the AT2050 XLR mic, and I used to run it through a Scarlett Solo, but now I run it through an SSL 2+.
Oh, Okay, so you kind of
So
like
I use
slowly
very
upgraded.
basic.
You upgraded
Yes.
as you went then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what we could do now, because I see that there are some questions coming in from chat. We could split this up a bit if you want to go through some fan questions, and like we have a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah.
So like we'll
I've
half
seen
and
some of the
half
questions that you guys submitted, and some of them sucked.
Uh-huh. I'm looking at you, chat. Stop. Get help. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go over here really quick. Everybody can still hear us. We're fine here. Okay, so we have a slideshow here with, like, how many are on here? I think there's 40. There's some people that are just really sad. There's one guy that's crying because you haven't come home in, like, 200 pulls. So he's like, please give me luck. I'm dying.
I can't help that. My
can't-
gacha luck was so good. I got her 3 times in a row in 3 pulls.
Here's the point where my chat starts rioting against you, because I've seen people go 200 plus without getting one.
Oh my god, I should send you my Honkai pity. My friends hate me because I'm in the top 0.1% of getting SSRs to pulls ratio.
Alright, this interview's over. Okay, anyway. I wish I had luck.
I'm really naturally lucky.
Oh, I guess before we can go into that, curiously, would you want to voice act in, like, you know, bigger IPs like Hoyo games, or like now the Kuro game, you know, Wuthering Waves, like anything like that? Is there a game specifically that you'd want to voice for?
I would love to be in Honkai. Maybe someday, hopefully.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go through these. If you can't answer them, obviously, just let me know. I don't wanna like jeopardize anything with you know, your producers or anything like that. So these are all anonymous. You are so lucky these are anonymous. I can't track down some of you. But first question here is, do you have any favorite moments with Soda, voiced or unvoiced so far? I'm assuming you can't answer unvoiced, so let's just go with voiced for now.
For voiced, I think the end, just part 2 of the story, was really good at the event story. Seeing her kind of become more of a grounded character, because before, I think she was very sweet, but she was definitely more of like a gimmicky character where it's like, Kia, I'm the clumsy maid, master, help me. But now it's like she definitely has more motivation to her character of like, I want to do my best, but sometimes your best isn't good enough, and sometimes you have the lines that of where you're willing to go, even though you want to do something really bad. Sometimes you're just not, you don't have what it takes to get there, and that's okay. So discovering that kind of part of her was really unexpected, but it was really nice to go through, because when I'm voice acting, the character's going through something, but like I kind of am there with them on the journey of going through that. So it feels like I've also kind of grown as an actor by doing those performances.
And you saw all this in real time too, from what you said too, right? Getting the script for the entire event, you kind of saw the evolution of her character as you were going through the script.
Yeah.
It's also funny because when we were playing through it, you gave us all a scare. You know the dead eyes in NIKKE, whenever you see those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the whole
I've
part
made so
1
many...
ending. Yeah.
Yeah. It reminded me of like the Doki Doki Literature Club. Like I slowly opened the door.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She was going through it.
Yeah, it was really just like nerve-wracking, because whenever NIKKE displays something like that, it either goes really, really good or really, really bad. And this game doesn't pull punches with like anything. So we saw like Deadpan Soda and I'm like, oh my god, she's cooked, she's done.
Yeah, she is so cooked.
I guess if you could give us I don't know if you like have any on recollection, but just like a Soda voice line that you just do for chat, I guess.
Oh, my favorite one was the moment she's like, but I don't have any other friends. Like that was really funny. And I was like, you know what? Me too, girl. Me too.
Oh, it's also really nice to see just like the fact that she came from not having anybody and then she just had like a bunch of people at the end.
Oh yeah, that was really sweet.
Some of them gave tough love, but you know, at the end of the day, it was a good story overall.
Oh yeah, the milk memes are so funny.
The milk, specifically the milk memes, didn't pay for her coffee.
You should kill yourself now.
She tried so hard. Okay, so let's keep going with these, if my thing works. Okay, we already answered this one. This is already good. Oh no, I steamrolled over some of these. No! Okay, we did other NIKKEs. Oh no! Okay, Okay, we can do this one. You said you played through like chapters 1 through 8. What so far has been besides I guess chapter 0? What has made you really emotionally react to it, like cry or like feel anger or anything along those lines? You know, besides meeting Sewin, because Sewin sucks. But
I like her. I like awful women.
I'm sorry. What?
I support women's rights and women's wrongs.
Oh,
I think they should be bitchier more.
Another Sewin enjoyer, get me out. My chat's gonna riot. Y'all are haters.
I don't care. I'm right and you're wrong.
Oh, no.
My opinion is factually correct and nothing will ever change that.
Honestly, I enjoy her VA. Her VA is fine.
Marisa May is talented.
Chat, say nothing. Chat, say nothing. She hasn't played through the whole story. I will ban you if you spoil anything. Be quiet.
It doesn't matter.
Trapeze said Sewin best girl.
No. God, if I get the Sewin VA on here, I'm gonna be seething the whole time. Be like,
she also voices Folklang.
I know. Oh my god. Oh, you've actually like, looked through the like casting then.
Dude, I probably know every voice actor for everyone in the game. I probably even know the art characters.
Dude, the biggest flip for me was like Biscuit voicing Rouge. That caught me
off
guard.
Yeah.
That was Jesus Christ. I played through that. I was like, voice actors?
It's always nice to see when characters, or especially like voice actors, sometimes I feel like we as voice actors lock ourselves into typical sounding characters for archetypes. Like when we think of like kind of like a cool character, we might give her a deeper voice or just be like a mommy dommy kind of thing. But it's nice to hear that you can have any type of pitch of voice, but it's all part of how you deliver it. So you can have a really cool sounding character with a higher tone. So I really liked her performance as Rouge. I think she was amazing.
Just so surprised, like the range on some of those voice actors that are part of the project. I know when I asked my chat who they wanted to bring on, a lot of them wanted the Mustang VA, and I'm like, that would be a riot if I brought him up.
I actually don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
I think it's Casey.
Oh,
Casey Mangio.
I'm looking it up right now.
He voices Shinji.
Let me see, because I don't know if it's credited.
You don't know it is either. Ellie, can you tell us your version of how you met Hollow?
Oh God!
I just joined one of his streams, and then I followed him, and then he followed me back, and that was how we met.
I don't know what the idea was to do the interview. I just was like, VA I'm talking to. I wonder I can talk about NIKKE. And I just was like, hey, you wanna? I was fully expecting for you to say it now. Like, I did not expect this at all to do.
That's not what he told us. What did he tell you?
What do you mean? Okay. One thing about the dude is he's a troll. He's a troll.
He's a troll.
So just yeah.
Chat ban this guy.
Could you tell my mods in Soda's voice to ban Kyle? I think they'd listen to you.
Mods, I can't do it in Soda's voice. I'll do it in my voice.
You do it in your voice.
Mods, send this guy to the Shadow Realm.
Oh no, he's gone. He's gone.
Send this guy to Brazil.
Send this guy to Brazil. Can't protect you, Kyle. I already did. Damn. This is the most mods I've had on. You're
promoted.
You're promoted to what? The only thing is a streamer.
You're promoted to super mod.
Super brownie
You're my
points.
favorite mod.
Ain't no way. I have a newfound respect for Ellie. Alright, let's keep going through these. Oh. Yeah, this is actually an interesting question. So, when you're streaming, I'm guessing that you have people from different IPs that come by and follow you, not just from NIKKE. So, I'm guessing you get most recognized for Soda, but if it's not, who do you get most recognized for?
I've gotten recognized for I do some visual novels. There's a visual novel that I'm in called like First Snow. It's like coincidentally it's a Yuri visual novel. Like so I voiced the main character for that, and my part, like the person with the main interest is Keir Buckland in that game. So so I get recognized for that role a few times. I've been in an anime called it's not as known. I've been in a few animes like Lovely Complex, which that got a dub. Kageki Shoujo. Taisho Otome Fairy Tale was my first main anime role, so that's not as well known, but it's a cute show if you ever want to watch it.
I guess like as a follow-up to that, would there be any anime that you would want to have voiced in, or like if it doesn't have a dub that you would want to voice in?
I want to be in the newest Love Live season.
Love Live fan, let's go.
Yes.
Lovely Complex. Haven't watched it in forever though. Barely remember it. Yeah,
that was it's an old shoujo, and that dub actually took like 2 years to get out, or 3 years, just because of production stuff.
Oh.
So that was my first anime I ever got in, so I was very happy about that. Marissa Lenti is very great. She is a very talented director.
And have all of these characters like kind of been like a similar tone that you give them, or like delivery to like similar to like Soda, or?
Yeah, kind of just like a breath. Soda's more just like brighter. I usually do like kind of the breathier, nice girl next door kind of vibe, but the Taisho Otome one, she was kind of Ojo. Like she was like the bratty kind of younger sister.
Oh, you got to kind
of. So that was fun to do.
A bit more unhinged. Okay. Moving on from this. Oh, we have compliments in here too, so we're gonna boost your fan base a little bit here. So this person just wanted to tell you that you did an amazing job at the event, and you made them like Soda even more in this event.
Thank you.
So they are very happy.
I've seen some mixed feelings on Soda from this event.
Really?
I think a lot of people like her, but I go on the Reddit sometimes, which is my own mistake. You should never use Reddit.
A mistake. Christ.
But I saw one post that was like, seeing this event, I hate Soda. She's such a whiny crybaby. And I wrote in the comments, it was like, this post was made by Milk. So that was funny.
This post was made by Milk.
Yeah. There was like a picture of Milk with like a speech bubble edited over her head.
Oh my.
So that was funny.
I don't normally like, my two things I stay away from are the main Discord server and the Reddit. That's like the two that I don't really go into. The Discord server is unhinged as like
the Discord server is kind of hard. Like I like looking in there sometimes, but I like seeing what people are saying about like the stuff, but it's usually just kind of like a general English dub bad. So it's hard to discern the actual feedback of stuff versus the one feedback I have saw is people are curious why I say cocoa instead of cocoa because that's how it's Japanese and Korean's pronounced. It's there's a but I've never been corrected on it. So
well, it's nice because you're ending in like a vowel too, right? So you can kind of like elongate.
Cocoa. Yeah. But I've seen people confused why I do that, and I'm just like, well, in the Japanese, if you were actually a fan, you would know
you put on your glasses,
cocoa.
Push them up, and you're like, actually.
Maybe I'm the true NIKKE fan here.
I tell people, because I stream a lot of the story content. Whenever story drops, I'll blast through everything that is available that night. And like people will be like, oh, dub is shit, switch your sub. My thing is like, just enjoy what you want, you know? Like, you don't have to like, switch to one.
I've had some people comment, like, when I made my announcement post, they're like, I can't listen to your voice, it sucks. And I'm like, that's okay. Listen to Japanese or Korean. I mean, every soda is a good soda, so it's fine if you want to listen to what you ever want. But I don't think anyone is better than the other. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. And the Japanese VA is amazing. I love Chika. She's amazing.
Oh, so you've also like peeked the JP version after it was done, because you said you did yours first, right? Before all the rest of them came out.
At least for the maid cafe, I knew that one was done. We usually don't hear other references of voice recording, so I've only ever heard like other actors' lines. If they wanted me to like make sure that I can get into a scene, they might play the person's line before me to kind of give me something to lead into.
Oh, that's cool.
For this one game that will be coming out in August, which is exciting, I had to do that a lot, so I heard other people's performances.
It also helps out a lot to just have like the lead in for it, I guess. Kind of set the mood in the like, I guess that's why you were so excited working with Kaylee, with Alice for this event. Yeah. There were a lot of just like moments with those two characters. And Alice is like also a really derpy character that kind of had her more touching moments in the story too. It kind of like
I really liked seeing her become more grounded too, because usually she's just like rabbits, woohoo! But seeing her kind of just be like the mother figure for Soda, like of the head pats and being like, it's okay to cry. If anything, I think like she probably was kind of like emulating Ludmilla there, or Ludmilla. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
It's whatever. Like I've passed the point. I've streamed this game for so long, and people correct me on pronunciation. I'm just like, okay, I'm dyslexic. Anyway, we're gonna just keep playing the game. But no, you're around the point of Wonderland 2 in the main story, right? Chapter 8. You're like around that point. I think it's like 6. Is when you first
I just
go there.
killed Chatterbox, and then I saw Modernia, and then my leg was like broken, and then Snow White was like, I'll go get help. And then Anise was like, she's not getting help. That bitch ain't coming back.
Ain't no way.
And then she came back. And then Alice was like, are you gonna come back? And we were like, no. I got stuff to do.
So you're actually at a pretty good point to continue the story then. Like there's multiple arcs. So you're gonna, I feel like you're the type of person that would get like heavily invested as well. So
oh yeah, I'm so mentally ill when it comes to like the stuff I like. Like the things I say about like Final Fantasy 14 characters would probably change your whole impression of me, because I talk about getting like the male characters like pregnant. Like I am so mentally ill.
Chat.
If my friends are, if Shane is in chat, Shane just, he can clarify.
All right, future Pyrrhixz, cut this point out. Cut this out of the edit. Cut it out. Sus, very
do I know the leader, VA? Oh my god. Lisa. I knew Lisa since I was 14. I love Lisa.
Oh, it's so crazy that like you've known these people, I'm guessing before they were industry as well for some of them?
Oh my god,
and
yeah,
like,
me and Lisa did like fan dubs.
That's so crazy.
She was in the first thing I ever got cast for.
Cut the cams. Listen, chat, it's fine. She's being herself. This is very controlled for both of us, chat.
What
like,
is OM?
Oh,
is that oh my?
No,
yeah,
OM, it's basically like a emote that they're using on 7TV.
Oh, I thought they were saying oh my.
How are you the Oh.
I don't use Twitch.
Ain't no. You're
not a Twitch fan.
What is this? What is this? Twitch.tv /
My chat's normal.
EllieKyuu. Are you saying my chat's abnormal?
Didn't you?
Can you clip this, chat, so I can make a short about the actual Soda BA making fun of me? Okay, thanks. Anyway, moving on. Don't agree. Please stop. Chat, stop spamming. Even on an interview, I get bullied by my chat. Alright, this is normal. Anyway, we already did this one. What is a line you wish Soda would say?
Oh
no, she's... Oh
I don't
no.
know.
She's stalking.
I don't know what she would say. It'd be funny to curse as her. Because she's always like, wowzers! And like the closest thing she's said to a curse is like, crap! So, it'd be funny to like say brain rot stuff. Like skipping toilet. Like, wow, Master, your Riz is crazy.
Oh, where am I?
Chat, we're so cooked.
Oh, no.
On Skibbity. I'm on my Mew streak.
Bro, my cat's just alming at you again.
What does it mean? Why would I say What what context?
Can you not see like on my stream like
I do see it now. They're dancing.
It's a little dancing dude screaming with his hands
that's
up.
cute.
Yeah, that's
That's cute.
You need to integrate 7TV into your stream so it's like basically a way that you can have a ton of emotes without like having a subcap on like unlocking them.
I like the one because my friend always uses that stupid cat emote.
Oh, the cat You guys can just spam cat emotes if you want to. Omega Lol, no longer Soda, become Mountain Dew. Oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. There's all of them. There's my chat. I guess other than like you know, your dank memes and swearing, do you wish Soda had like said anything else in the event or like done anything else in the event?
Maybe stand up for herself a little more.
So
or I guess I wish we could see more between like her talking with the maid cafe people. Or,
are you
yeah.
Are you kind of hoping that like in future main campaign chapters they'll like touch on the maid cafe for some reason?
I don't think they will, but that would be cool.
I mean,
guys,
like
we need a break from all the depression. We're taking a maid cafe episode.
Oh, actually, I have a very important question for you. Do you think the commander was in a bunny outfit because he was with the maids? You think he was also wearing the bunny? Oh, my favorite 17.
I got something in my eye.
You guys can't see me. I am slamming my fist on my desk. Making him
Dude, this guy, hire him. He needs to be on the next event.
Chat.
This is how we're gonna repopulate the Earth on the surface.
Oh, this is making me think if I bring on other BAs, are they gonna be this unhinged?
No, it's just me. It's just me.
I beg. I'm going to beg so hard to differ if you're friends with some of them.
I'm a Zoomer. I'm not like this with the 5 colleagues. I'm a Zoomer first before anything.
You're a Zoomer before. Okay, so you heard it here first, chat. Skibbity toilet memes and standing up for herself. I hope so. Please, no, chat. Please stop. Oh, okay. If you could change something about Soda, be it add or remove something about her, I guess we can do like personality-wise or like physical appearance. Which would it be?
I don't know.
She's thonking again, chat.
Make the mole on her butt more visible. Well, because like people don't even know she had one when they were guessing.
Oh,
because people are like, I don't think it's her. No, not the booba, the butt one. Because when they first revealed the butts of the bunnies, people were like, this can't be Soda. But then people investigated and they saw she had one on her body pillow.
Oh my god.
So we need like a better shot of it.
Oh my god, there's a shooting pose. I'm not gonna open NIKKE to see if it's in the shooting pose.
I mean, I don't know. I gotta look. I don't think I did. But personality-wise, I don't know. I think she's kind of perfect.
Sure.
Like she's kind of very sweet. I wish she was a little more, maybe a little more forward with the commander, because like she's setting up all these scenes of something to happen, but she's not acting on anything.
She's
leaving it all up to him.
I've seen
the Bond stories, but she's not like. She needs to use her words.
She literally like falls. She goes, what's this? Grabs phone, cell phone in air quotes by the way. Ooh woo, grabs phone. Oh, I read that and I was like, oh my god, what am I reading?
She needs to say to the commander that she loves him.
That's like every NIKKE. That's like every bro has a harem at this point in the story. Rappy is not like the only choice at this point. I've got to go see QB. Is QB one of your viewers?
Who?
QB.
I think so.
Okay. There's like 2 communities in here. Soda wants that nut. Oh my god. I wish Blah Blah and Bond stories were voiced. I mean, how strenuous would that be on like your schedule if like you had to like voice all the Blah Blah messages and like.
That would be fun. That'd be very fun.
It would be fun.
I voiced the Bond story when I was streaming. So that was fun. It's really not that many lines, and the fact that I already had to do like 1,000 for this event. What's like 100 more?
That's fair. Did you cry during Soda's event, Ellie?
I mean, I personally didn't, but I basically go through all the physical actions of crying without actually having tears come down my eyes. So every time I have to do a crying thing, I always have a headache after I cry, because you know how like your face scrunches up and like I'm like physically wiping my eyes and like I shake when I do that stuff. I just make myself shake because it helps with the quiver of the voice. But I think it's definitely I don't physically cry, but I think looking at it all together, I definitely felt more emotional. But it's harder in the moment when you're don't have the full context. But I definitely felt I think emotional, but I didn't physically cry.
I guess like another thing is when you submit your lines, are you ever like worried that you didn't deliver one correctly or like you didn't portray something right, or are you kind of just like confident with what you're sending in?
That's never a thing because it's all done live.
Okay.
Over a video, like we call over Zoom, and then we have like Source Connect. So when I'm recording, it's me, the director, and we have an audio engineer.
Oh, nice.
I record a backup just in case anything gets corrupted over like the waves. But if I do anything wrong in the moment, he'll be like, "Let's do another pass of that," or "Let's take it from a different angle." Like it was his idea, like to do the snore stuff. So I thought that was pretty funny.
The Alice snore was crazy.
Yeah.
The snore, or what was it, sawing logs line?
Yeah.
I guess going off delivering emotion. How hard do you think it would be to display Soda as like genuinely angry, like not just like peeved or upset, but like actual rage?
I think that would only happen because I think she's a very selfless person. I don't think she would ever get mad at being personally slighted. She would more be sad and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry I made you that mad." If Aid or Cocoa or the like master was ever in trouble, she would be like pissed. Like she'd be like, "What the hell? You don't get to hurt my friends."
It'd be her whole like Super Saiyan moment.
I don't know, and like she was even kind of more like like when she was climbing the rope with like Blanc, and she was like, "Are you trying to provoke me? I'm not gonna fall for that." Like when it comes to other people, she's definitely more "Hi, Frame."
Oh, you do know that. Nice.
She's definitely more. She'd be mad if something else happened to other people she cares about.
I was surprised when we did the event and like Blanc of all people provoked her, because like another like very happy-go-lucky character. Well, she is. I guess like she's a little devious, but like both of those characters had unexpected turnouts from the final event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when you played the Honkai music with the
final lesson,
yeah, it fit really well.
Yeah, it's I tend to do that. Like I played, I don't know if you know Anohana, but I played.
Oh, I love Anohana.
I played the Anohana. I don't know what it's called. When they're looking for Menma, and like they're playing hide and seek at the very end, like the that one's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's called like Secret Base. I've played that on like different NIKKE, and they're like, stop, no, why is it working? And I'm just
it's
like,
painful.
Some sad tracks just work, and then Plastic Memories was another one that I play OST from. I don't know if you're familiar with Plastic Memories. But...
I've never seen it, or I don't know if it's I think it's an anime, but
it is an anime.
I've never seen it, but I know of it.
Yeah, so it's just like putting. I didn't even think it would fit. Like I'm just doing it most of the time to like mess with my chat, because if you see Report Ass in the chat, Report Ass 1, he's really big into Honkai, like Honkai Impact 3rd. So he's shown us like all the cutscenes. I know nothing about the actual story of the game. I've just seen the cutscenes.
I played a little bit of Honkai Impact 3rd, but I'm not a huge fan of the gameplay.
That's
but
fair.
I know like the lore and stuff, so I know about like XPs and stuff in Genshin and Star Rail.
That was another game that I was thinking of going into for more stuff, but I like it's so like schizo. If I were to get into that, it's so schizo. Yeah. Kyle, she's talked about Star Rail before.
I love Star Rail.
Who is your favorite character, and why is it Kafka?
It's not Kafka.
It's not Pog. Okay.
You're gonna. My taste is really bad. I like Sample a lot. I like him. He's so. I like pathetic, gross men. Sorry.
Do you like
Sue
Child?
me.
Do you like Child 2 from Genshin?
Oh yeah, don't talk. Ooh.
Oh no! Oh no! I have a friend that I knew a long time ago. Her name was Felicity. She would have loved your opinions there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But my favorite girl.
Yeah, favorite girl.
Ooh, I don't. I mean, Kafka's a baddie. We all know that. But that's like too obvious.
Black Swan, maybe.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I like Sparkle a lot.
We're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends.
Yeah.
We can fix them. We can fix them.
I don't want to fix her. I want to make her worse.
Hey, do you have an Oshi in Hololive?
Narissa Ravencroft.
All right, so Shiori is mine. Okay, cool. We're friends now. We shake hands. Fuck Sparkle? No. Sparkle's great.
I mean, I will. Sorry.
Hey, no way.
Delete that.
You can't delete the stream. This is gonna be a Ellie, you're cooked. Ellie.
Chat, we're so cooked.
My chat has been behaved. What are you doing? Clip? No, chat. No, please. You can't delete it. Oh, this file's gonna be unlisted. Easy peasy. It's over. Bomb to the head.
It's so over.
I saw Sparkle's, like, I think it was her character trailer, and I was like, holy shit, she's
I am elation.
Yes, yes. Oh my god. My
Silver
friend in
Wolf
the
is
chat.
good too. I like Tummy.
Wait, who? Oh,
Silver Wolf is good. Yeah.
Chat, I gotta go. Chat. Carry chat. Oh, Silver Wolf's my favorite. That's my favorite character.
I like all the girls, pretty much. I like the girls more than the boys.
You'll need to see the new trailer. Pyrrhixz Sparkle's a part of it again. I haven't played in like 2 months, guys. I haven't played in like 2 months. I log into that game to like pull to get my gacha fix, and I log out. That's how it works. I don't know if, like, do you religiously play Star Rail?
I do. I log in every day.
Oh, that's way more. That's me with NIKKE. I log in every day.
I log in to piss off people and pull and get the character and log back out.
Oh. Can you ask when she was first approached to apply to be so? Oh, you have to watch the VOD, Andy. She's already answered that.
Yeah.
We have gone through that. Sorry.
I don't play Minecraft. I don't like Minecraft. I'm really bad at Minecraft. Sorry.
Okay, but hear me out. If I get enough VAs from the NIKKE group, we can play Crab Game.
That'd be fun. I'd play Crab Game just with like your viewers.
Oh no. You just like knock them off, kill them?
I am toxic. Like, I'm really toxic.
As long as you don't TOS me, I think it's fine.
I got comp banned in Valorant and Overwatch.
Oh, bro, she's a valid Overwatch player. Chat, it's over. It's over. Roblox
stream when?
Oh god.
Don't get me started.
Oh.
I want to play Roblox so bad.
Oh my god. I'm gonna follow you for 3. When? Kekby? Oh no. Alright, anyway, chat, questions. Okay, cat, back on top.
Next question.
What NIKKE is your favorite besides soda? I think you answered that already, didn't you?
E-leg.
Wait, it's egg?
Egg.
You have impeccable taste. I cannot disrespect you
She's
anymore.
so hot.
Yeah, I am the host. I can't say down bad things. Chat knows. Watch my VODs. Egg is
Chubby anime women, save me.
Ironically, I think EllieKyuu was one of those characters that brought NIKKE more to mainstream because of how many artists, artists drew her. And people were like, oh, where is she from? Like, I don't know if you're on the category when EllieKyuu came out, but it low-key exploded.
It's so good.
Yeah, it was crazy. EllieKyuu Enjoyers Rise Up. Do you have her in-game?
No, I don't.
Oh! Make a like a dodo goal and just put an egg. And that's your EllieKyuu.
I'm not even an affiliate. I can't even take donations.
Yes, you can. Just make a Streamlabs link. Oh.
I guess. I feel bad about that though.
Wait, you're not even in a what?
Well, I apply for. I have enough followers and viewers for it, but I have to stream more.
Oh, it's just a consistency. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens. Never talk to her. Talk to Zone Tunes. Sounds like a hot. Oh my God, Mr. Nut. Do you plan? Guys. We'll do a Q&A for her at the end. Chat. Be patient. How many of you are even here?
Do I plan on playing Dawn Trail? Hell yes, I do. I love Final Fantasy XIV. I'm a hardcore raider in that game.
Oh, are you like 200, 300 hours into grinding on Final Fantasy?
Only 200?
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I have almost 2,000 hours in that game.
Oh, yeah, FF14, 300. Guys, I play games that are like gacha games, alright? I'm an old man. The only games that I play are on my Switch. And it's like,
I'm a triple legend in that game. I've cleared 3 ultimates, which are really hard. Yeah, it's like each ultimate usually has like maybe 30 to 40 hours of prog.
Jesus Christ. You do all this and voice acting on top of everything else. Where are you finding time?
You don't.
You don't sleep.
I do sleep. I sleep too much.
You sleep okay, next question. You're familiar with like the NIKKE alt skins, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this person is saying, thank you for voicing one of my favorite NIKKE characters. So, whoever this is, really like Soda. If Soda could get one additional skin or alt, what would you want it to be? I guess you can describe, just you're already like unhinged. Just like go for it at this point.
I feel like she's already had 2 like sexy skins. I kind of want to see what she would look like in a casual outfit, like a date outfit, like something cute. Like, you know that Diesel skin that's kind of like a date outfit? I think she would look really cute in like a little skirt and just kind of like a sweater or something. Just like a day out with a commander buying cleaning supplies or something.
That was surprisingly wholesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I like cute girls,
wholesome.
but I like when a character is like really like sexy. I want them to have like a cute alternative skin, or when a character is like really serious, I want to see them sexy, or cute, I want to see them sexy. Like I like the gap moe of it.
You think Soda would be like the type of person to be like really embarrassed, even like, you know, like Sumi Rent a Girlfriend kind of thing? Or like, yeah, kind of like that. I don't think she's like super shy. But
I think she would be shy if it was like, I think she would like ask the commander out on a date without even realizing it's a date, and then when he points it out, like it's like, oh, like a date, and she's like, what? No.
She gets like, I don't know if she would react to that. It would just be, I hope it's voiced, honestly. Like, I need more voice NIKKE events, especially from like the side characters. Would Insta swipe? Chat, give me a 1 if you buy that skin. I'm about to like kill my chat. Alright, give me 1, chat. Buy the skin. Alright. Moving on. Oh, actually, I don't think we really... Was 2014 when you started voice acting?
2014? No, I was 14 when I started.
Oh, okay.
So when was I 14? 2016, I guess?
Okay, so that's a pretty straightforward question for this.
But I did professionally. I got my first professional thing 2020.
Okay. Okay, so next up, we have another compliment. Stroking Ellie's ego a bit more.
Thank you, chat.
You're really amazing! Exclamation point. I wish you great success and happiness now and for the future. And they sent like a 4-leaf clover.
Oh, thank you.
Person was a little bit sweet. I don't know who it was.
Thank you. It was nice to have sweet messages amongst all the green.
Just for context, chat, if you guys send some really fucking weird shit, I like literally screenshot it and send it to Ellie, and I was like, help me, kill me.
Dude, someone asked about her pee. And if they're watching that, you should feel bad.
No, he's in the chat.
You should feel bad about that. You should feel bad about sending that question.
The first half of their question is here. I can tell you that.
Yeah. I'm gonna shame you. Sorry.
No, oh my god.
You're publicly shamed. You're getting stoned
Who was
publicly.
it? No, they're a prominent YouTube member. Let me. They've been behaved this whole time. All right, they've been behaved. Okay, I have the dog collar on them. All right, it's fine.
Good.
I have the dog collar. They're sitting in the doghouse. Okay, they have their food bowl. I'm putting them in the basement next.
Jesus.
No, it wasn't Stella.
For real.
It wasn't Stella. I don't care. It was me owning up. Why?
Who said that?
Lord of the Nut. I knew it was. I knew it was him.
That name tracks out.
It was literally like I knew it was him because he signs it with like Curious Nut, like very obvious Nut. Like he'll sign it with Nut at the end, and I was like, why? Why? They asked.
Chat, point your fingers and laugh.
Oh, are we encouraging bullying? That's not me. I'm for it. I'm for it. I was gonna say that he's a channel member on my YouTube, but I would have given it away like immediately.
I like telling chat what to do. It's really funny.
Ain't no way. No! Don't time him out. Oh, save
Don't time him out. No, it's not that serious.
Ellie, they'll listen to you over me at this point.
It's not that serious.
They're gone. No, they're fine. They're fine. I wish it wasn't
No, it's fine.
No, he's been fine this whole time, guys. He's been fine.
There was worse questions.
Boy.
The sexual stuff is fine as long as it's like not about me personally. I don't care if you say it about Soda.
We're not repeating it, but like that's not the only one. There were some really kakabai ones that were there.
Yeah. And sometimes I think a big problem with voice actor stuff is people don't separate the voice actor and the character. Like I'm very like sus when I talk like about stuff, but I'm all saying it as jokes and stuff. Like I'm not like
It's not an invitation.
I'm not Soda.
It's not like an invitation. Like if you're sus on
it's like how cosplay isn't consent, voice acting isn't consent for that stuff either.
I guess like segueing away from all that stuff, would you ever consider like, I know you have to show your face and whatnot, or like maybe you could do a virtual signing. Would you ever like on your Twitch maybe do like a virtual signing for fans, or like go to a convention and like maybe cosplay to keep more anonymity or something like that to meet fans for NIKKE?
I'd love to. It's just like the fact that someone would ask that's crazy, because I'm like there's people who want that. Like people want like signed stuff of mine.
Give me a 1 if you want signed Soda. The self-doubt is crazy.
Well, it's just like I never want to assume that people want that stuff.
Look at my chat. No, be quiet. Look at my chat. Look at my chat. Autograph tech is advanced now.
If stream, like if I was considering commissioning an artist for a soda print, or I might just draw one myself because I'm kind of a cheap, lazy bastard.
Can I suggest an artist in the chat right now? She drew all of my art. It's NIKKE.
You can also okay. You should DM me their stuff.
Will do. NIKKE's really fast. Like here. Let me actually. If you do !merch, you can click on this link, Ellie.
Awesome.
So you can go there. I don't think you can view anything right now, but she's done like a ton of NIKKE peekers. She's the one that did all my after we're done here, she's actually like IRL collabing with me after this.
Oh wow,
so,
very talented.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing like some signings of like the posters after this, like IRL. My Etsy's on vacation. Let me do the Twitter then.
Maybe I'll just do maybe we'll put out on Twitter like a feeler, see if how many people are interested or stuff like that. But for the con stuff, I don't know how that works. I know a lot of people have con agents, but I've heard it's if you want specific voice actors to come, you usually tell the con I think they take suggestions and stuff. I don't know how that works.
I guess it would be
I'd
more
love to go to a con.
Because I don't know if they supply you with the art, being NIKKE as a company, but
oh, definitely not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's I know a lot of there's there's a company called Streamily or something, and a lot of voice actors collab with them and do prints and have stores on there. But I'd love to do that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
if people want that.
Use. It's a lot more expensive to do manufacturing costs and whatnot, but I guess it depends on what kind of quality you want. That's what I'm going for more. So it's production. Actual production.
Yeah, I'm super unfamiliar. I'd probably have to ask some other voice actors who have done it. Maybe I'll ask Kira what she does and stuff.
Okay, let's keep going. We're halfway there. Oh, we already answered that. Okay, so if you weren't here, I guess you can give a TLDR about the referrals, how you got into the VA community, from doing fan dubs.
The first ever thing I submitted to. Well, the first thing if you want to do professionally, if you want to get into that, the biggest thing is a demo reel. And I feel like a lot of people don't know what a demo reel is, and I think it's just a compilation of stuff you've already done, which a demo reel is usually a 1 minute thing of you hire someone to make a script, usually, of different kind of characters that you think are in your wheelhouse, and it's kind of a self-pitch. You want to put your best stuff in there, of stuff that could be in a show but not actually in a show, and you usually put your stuff your best stuff first, because even though it's a minute long, realistically they don't listen past 10 seconds. So I paid $600 for my demo, which is really cheap. That's cheap. Yes, it's usually around 1.5K.
Wow.
But I did mine, and then I submitted it to Sound Cadence Studios, which is run by Amberly Connors and Marissa Lenti, because they have a submission thing on their website for voice actors. And I actually didn't hear from them for 6 months, so I was okay, well, whatever, I'm not in it. But then I randomly got an audition one day for a Lovely Complex, and I was oh my god! And I auditioned, and I didn't get the role of that they were doing, but they cast me for something else in that same show, which happens a lot more than often. A lot of times. Common, yeah, I usually audition for a character, and then I'll get not that character, but I'll get something else, which is exciting.
It's still kind of a foot in the door type of thing too. You get connected, I'm guessing, with the people that are creating the show, or at least the scouts.
Yeah, Sound Cadence was definitely my first entry to voice acting. And when I worked with Marissa Lenti a few times, and then she referred me to other people who were casting for other anime movies and stuff. So I've auditioned and not gotten it, but even when you don't get cast, you're still putting your name on that audition, and they do take notice of you. If you are really good, you should really put everything into every audition, because even if you're not getting cast, they will think of you for other stuff, and they will recognize that name of someone who does well. So with Kira, I didn't get cast for that thing she was auditioning, casting for, but she thought I did really well, so she recommended me for something else that she thought I would do well.
That's crazy.
So it's really just, it's not a marathon. I mean, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Is what I mean. Just not everything's gonna come at once. It's just slowly being consistent and consistently good and getting better. So it takes a while, but eventually people will recognize your hard work.
I guess if you can disclose, like, roughly how many auditions have you done overall in, like, your professional career?
Too many. A good casting rate is like one cast for 50 auditions. Maybe mine's around that.
Okay.
But it's just like a lot of my stuff is under NDA right now, so it's
That's
like
fair.
I have a small out right now, but hopefully stuff's coming out this year. But it's like it's a lot of auditioning because you're up against a whole bunch of talented people who are constantly working and constantly taking classes and getting better, and even those people don't get the roles every time. You see a lot of people, the same faces, the same names come out, but they may have recorded for that like 2 years ago. You never know because they're just constantly auditioning, and the more you audition, the better your chances are, but you still have to keep learning and keep increasing your chances by getting better and constantly practicing.
I guess the best way that I can interpret it from what you're saying is like you're building a network, just like submitting auditions, and it also adds to your. Do you also put like where you've auditioned to as like portfolio, or is it just like leaving your like basically like an imprint of your audition at that
usually
particular
not
agency?
on the portfolio because that's usually auditions are usually under NDA just by itself. Because sometimes like even some of the projects have like code names, like they don't want people to know that they're doing that. Like I've had a few times where I've gotten cast for a project and I didn't know what the project was until I was cast and at the session. But it's actually like the networking you're doing by auditioning, it's very, I guess you won't know that it's happening, which can be really hard for people who are starting out and they're not seeing much growth. It's unmotivating sometimes to not know whether your stuff is being listened to or not. But you just kind of have to have faith in your own ability. And if you're seeing that you are auditioning a lot and you're not getting anything back, maybe take that be like, okay, so how do I increase my chances of this? Maybe I should start getting more classes or taking the opportunity to see what the common trends are of voice acting, like how the common read of like anime is, because the anime voice per se has changed so much in the years. Like we went from very cartoony dubs of like, oh, look
Ghost
out,
stories.
Yeah,
Ghost
to
stories,
more
yeah.
anime dubs are very more grounded in reads now. So the market's constantly changing. So even just listening to anime dubs or video games, you could use that as an opportunity to be like, how are they performing this? What are they doing here that maybe I could start incorporating into my reads?
Did you ever just like, I know you said you played a lot of Danganronpa and you watched anime too growing up. Did you ever like, I know there's portions of, especially for like Danganronpa that aren't entirely voiced. Did you just like make up voices while you're playing sometimes?
Oh my god, me and my friends used to play a bunch of RPG Maker games and we would just stream them and dub it.
Maker.
Like Waranahara is one of my favorite games. Mogeko's or Ogeko, I don't know, they're the creator. I love those games so much. Like the Grey Garden, Liar Liar, like Misao, the like the Mad Daughter, Witch's House, all those kind of games. We would like just dub them as friends.
That's the last thing I would think that you would say that you knew. That's crazy. Like I really meet people that like know RPG Maker. That's wild. Like
I love RPG Maker games so much.
I had a question. I think we'll just move on though. Small time voice actor.
If you have a question, it's fine.
Oh no, I guess I lost my. I am going like a mile, like 1,000 miles an hour. I guess. What's the hardest part about being a VA? Would be a best course of action for this question.
Okay. The hardest part of being a VA is definitely not everyone's gonna like what you do, and that's okay. You gotta learn that even if you like your own performance. Not everyone's going to. And that doesn't reflect anything on your character, doesn't reflect anything on your acting ability. It's just not everyone's tastes are the same. And then sometimes you're gonna have sessions where you feel like you didn't do your best. Like there might have been other factors, like you didn't have a good day. Maybe you're feeling sick. I've had like the second half of the event, it was hard to schedule in. My partner was visiting town. I was kind of suffering from allergies, so you just kind of have to make do. A lot of times you have to work fast, so it can be hard. But the most annoying part is definitely just like, not annoying, but hard is just dealing kind of with that imposter syndrome of like, sometimes you're not, sometimes you just don't think you did your best, and not everyone's gonna like it, and that's okay. Everyone has different opinions.
Do you have anything that you would advise against? Because I know like for some people that are in the fandom community that I know, like they do a lot of comparing to other established VAs, or like they'll, you know, put themselves down because XYZ has happened, to where like they didn't get casted, they'll start kind of like spiraling, I guess.
Yeah. That's definitely a lot more prevalent in I think the like fandom community, because in professional stuff, if you didn't get cast for something, you don't hear back at all. Just you don't. It's a kind of a send and forget. Like in like CCC, you'll see if someone else got cast, or people will send rejection emails. Good. A lot of the time, it's not good to do that, because people don't want to know if they got rejected. Just they just don't send anything.
I didn't know you could reject, like send a rejection thing on CCC.
Oh, you can, and it sucks. I've been rejected.
Just assign the role and close. I thought that's how you cast. Yeah.
But I like to think of it when someone gets a role that I didn't get. I just try to think of, what did they do that I didn't do, and how could I do that in the future? Or I kind of like to make up like rivals in my head of like, I want to beat this person one day, or I want to be as good as them. So like nothing like competitive, like they're my rival and I hate them, but just like self-motivation to get better.
I think you have a very good perspective as like to what friendly competition is, and just like self-motivating to do better, which I know isn't easy to develop as well. Like no matter what industry you're in, it's very hard to do. So good on you for having a clear head on your shoulders.
Yeah,
what you're doing.
and it takes time to form that. There was definitely a time where I was very rejection sensitive and felt like if I didn't cast, it was like the end of the world. But sorry, I think that just kind of stems from an insecurity from yourself. So I think working on your own confidence is more important than like applying it to voice acting first, because once you have your own confidence in everything you do, like as a person, the rest of it will follow.
I guess another follow-up to that would be, was it daunting for you when you first started doing like professional auditions? Because I know CCC might be a little bit more lax in the case of like, you know, this is a fan project or a passion project, but now it's kind of like you're under an NDA, like you're working with actual sound designers and like producers.
Yeah, it's definitely scary because I'm coming in as this new person, so I feel like I have a lot to prove, or I feel like I have to do well to be remembered in the future. But so I would get in my own head a lot about that, but it just kind of all stems down of just do your best, just have fun with it. People can tell when you're reading something and you're not having fun, like you don't want to be there, or you're in your head too much, because everything, when you're voice acting, everything translates into the read. Like physicality, like if you're moving your body, it might not be physical, like it might not be seen, but you can tell when someone's speaking and they're smiling or they're actually moving their body. It all translates. So just have fun and try to get out of your head if you can.
That's actually a good point, because I know Jackie brought that up too, with like, it's in a way like, it's healthy way of just like escapism, becoming the character when you're voicing. It's a lot easier to kind of just like turn your normal brain off and just like immerse yourself in the character that you're playing, which is why it's good to have like prior knowledge to whatever IP it is that you're voicing in, which is why it's cool like that you have a background in like anime and, you know, VN and like all these different games I don't think was super commonplace maybe 10 years ago for people to play.
I got bullied in school.
Oh, I did too. Hey, no worries. I was one of those kids that played JRPGs on like the PS2. So I had a bunch of those games. They're like, oh, we don't like those. And then like senior year is when people were watching AOT, and they were just, you know, all the Naruto people and the shonen community
Yeah.
kind of like exploded. Now it's more commonplace now, which I think is also good. It's also really good for that. Would you ever consider voicing in like, you know, Western media, like cartoons or like games, or are you kind of sticking more to? Okay.
I would love to if I have the opportunity. That stuff's just a little harder because usually that stuff's more union and kind of locked behind agent stuff. Because that's usually done in like this country and stuff. And it's a different type of read and skill set that I would love to develop more.
For clarity for the people watching, I guess you could just like brief what union is in that term, like in this instance.
In this setting, yeah. There's a union for acting called I don't know the actual full name, but it's like SAG. So it covers all acting, like theater, camera, voice acting, and some projects are only union, so that means only union actors can audition and be part of it. There is a process they can call Taft-Hartley, where they hire a non-union, and that's the only way that you're actually be eligible to become union is if you work on a union project. So despite it being limited to only union people, you can only join the union if you're part of a union thing. So it's kind of like weird. So but usually a lot of union stuff is harder to get on the roster for. It's usually like agents, like LA and stuff. Like anime and this stuff is usually non-union. A lot of voice acting stuff like this is like non-union. AAA games, like serious stuff, is usually union. But yeah, it really just reflects like the pay scale, and like you have a few more things to follow if your project's union. Like limits on recording and strenuous voice activity.
I'm gonna ask the obvious question. If you could voice in a Danganronpa game, I know you would, but which one would you want to specifically voice in? My
favorite one is 2. I think 3 was okay. 1 obviously is very good, but 2 is the best one.
Is there a specific character?
Ooh, I mean Junko would be really fun because she's crazy. But my favorite
personality, yeah.
Yeah, I liked Mikan a lot. Mikan's crazy. I liked her. She was my favorite.
We have some Mikan fan, like a few other streamers that are watching right now. They play Danganronpa on stream, so there's like a mixed pool of who people like from each game. You know, Junko is. Would you assume that a character like that would be very taxing to play, or for you is that more like creative freedom to develop a persona for each?
I think it's it could be both. I think just because something is like fun and cathartic to play doesn't mean it's not taxing, and because that character it would be very hard to get into the mindset of it because it's so unlike other people's experiences, and a lot of time acting is you kind of base it off your own personal experience, so that's like you'd have to get into a mindset of someone you don't like someone who's not a good person, and that can be fun to just sometimes be the asshole, but it's also harder to get into that headspace.
And I assume that like that's another character that you like as well in the game, or is that so would it be difficult per se for you to do that, or are you kind of like
I think it would be fun.
It'd be fun.
I just want to. It's hard to do it authentically, but it would be fun to just like be the villain.
Were you interested in ever like playing a specific role when you got into voice acting, like a heroine, villain, supporting character, maybe like starting out a background character, more a main character role?
I think my dream kind of role to play would be like the villain. And I want to play like a Dommy Mommy type of character one day, because that's like so unlike my voice is kind of actually higher, so it's harder to reach those lower things. But it's obviously more about how you play it. Like the new character Jade in Honkai doesn't have the deepest voice, but she's definitely very dominant.
So I'm guessing if they release any new Heretics for NIKKE, you're gonna want a shot of crack at that. Definitely. I don't know if you're not familiar with all of them, are you? I'm assuming, because you're still very early.
I know them.
Oh, you're so spoiled. I'm so sad. Is yours Nihilister?
I like the Dragon Mommy, yeah.
Yeah, yours is Nihilister. Okay. I mean, technically, one doesn't have a voice yet. Anishiro isn't voiced yet in NIKKE. She like has no speaking line. She's just quiet the whole time. Himeko Mommy? Oh no, chat, please. But no, it's pretty cool. Like, touching bases on Danganronpa, a lot of people that I know play Danganronpa are like Persona, are the two games that a lot of people's intro were, you know? So it's just cool to hear that, like, you're not the first person I've talked to. Well, you're the first industry viewer I've talked to that has done that had roots in that, but I know a lot of fans of VAs that are like, oh, I played like Persona, I played Danganronpa growing up. Good old PlayStation system, man.
Yeah.
You know, Persona, yep. Do you like Acheron's lines?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I weep for the. I keep saying I weep for the unemployed because of that meme that was going around on TikTok or on Twitter. That was like talking about like jobless people as like Honkai lines. I keep forgetting what the actual line is. I weep for the unemployed.
Oh, actually, is there any line for Soda that you had to do that you thought was just kind of either out of place for her or a little odd to deliver? Like, any difficult lines, I guess.
I guess the crying lines are harder because she's never cried before, so I had to discover how she would do that because I think my voice kind of drops a little when I'm crying. So I didn't know if that was out of place. And crying like that's hard because you have to be authentic, but you also have to keep the speech coherent. I can't just be like, oh, I'm so sad. But I have to, it's a balance and it's harder of like how this character would sound doing that.
Yeah, the crying delivery was definitely really good. The first time it happened, I was like, oh no, she's sad. The second time I was like, what, why? Why is she crying again? And the third time is when I DM'd you and I was like, stop. This is supposed to be a happy event. Stop.
Yeah.
Didn't think you would show my question. Thanks for that and thanks for answering. Why? This question's fine. You're guys,
good question.
the only questions I weren't putting in were like extremely explicit like questions that cross the boundary of IRL and character portrayal.
Yeah, you're gonna get beat up.
You're gonna get beat up.
We're going to beat you to death.
Oh, I guess you can do for industry for this question. How did it feel for you the first time you actually worked on a project? Like the first time you voice acted for a project.
I was so excited. I remember I cried the first time I got cast for, like, especially at the first, like, my first thing in Lobby Complex. It was my first professional thing ever. I cried when I got the email.
Because you said like 50, right? Every 50 for one is like
yeah, if that's good. If that's good, that's good, not average. Mine, I don't know. I don't know what mine is. I don't really keep track because it'll make me sad.
Well, I mean, knowing the average is fine, but you've been casted, though, is the main thing. You actually gotten a chance to like work in that different. Yeah.
And I was at the end of the session. It was hard because it's like it was ADR, so I've never done that before. And I was like, thank you. I'm sorry if I made any mistakes. This was my first time doing ADR anime. And she was like, what? I would have thought you were like you've done this regularly.
There's a saying in I don't know if it's the same in voice acting, but I'm really into like media and stuff, so like filmmaking. Like if you go in with an air of confidence, you can fool veteran people there into thinking that you know you're seasoned in the industry, but it's extremely nerve-wracking to do stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, and I think I shocked her because you're scheduled for like 2 hours at the minimum. We finished in like 45 minutes, so I work very fast. So I work very fast.
Is that just like a consistency because of how long you've been just like both practicing it on your own and just like doing classes and like CCC work and all that?
I think the good thing is, best thing is I just take direction very well. Usually I'll do a line. They want to change it something. I say, okay, and I change it, and then it's good for the next line. Like they don't have to keep repeating it. So I guess it's just being easy to work with and just being prepared of getting your space right, not preventing any technical issues that you can and stuff.
So you're just very open to criticism in that case then, and like improving. You know,
you have to be. Yeah. You have to be in the session. Like if you go to a session, you don't do like you're not gonna get it on the first take every time. They're gonna change something, and if you're like, well, no, mine was good. They're never gonna hire you again.
That's a swift kick out the door. I feel like that translates into a lot of like just professional work in general. You need to know like when to leave your ego at the door and like know that there are some times where you will be wrong or you will need to fix things. It only makes you better though, honestly.
And even like you're not wrong per se for your first take. It's just the director might want something different, or he knows how the other VAs performed it, so he knows what'll fit better.
It's just a lot of trust too. I feel like I think I guess for you was it that nerve-wracking? Because you said you finished it really quick. That wasn't like nervousness though. From what
I'm
you're
always
telling
nervous
me.
before I go in.
That's fair. That's fair.
No matter what, I'm always nervous. But then it quickly, like because a lot of times, I work with a new director like most every time. With different projects. NIKKE, I've done, it's been the same director every time. So I'm less nervous around him now. But you never know how they're gonna be. Like you kind of want to vibe with them, have fun. But it's always nervous because you're stepping into a new project. You don't know how it's gonna go. But I'm always I have performance anxiety.
How long did it take you to do, like, when Soda initially released, just her combat lines and her voice lines? Because you didn't have all that much to do. It's just like less than 100 lines around?
Yeah, around that. That was like maybe 35 minutes, 40.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But they're short and snappy.
Yeah. I guess it's like, again, just the consistency really helps with delivery. And just being able to work one-on-one. Were you also in the same scenario of like being in a call with the producer and a sound engineer? For that
Yeah, that one was hard because I was actually on a trip when I got cast for that.
Oh. You were like, did you have to do a makeshift setup for that, or?
Yeah.
No. The lines in-game are like...
Yes.
Wow. I would never guess that.
So
That's crazy.
NIKKE has a talent for contacting me to do lines at the most inconvenient times in my life.
And it's in a position where I'm guessing you can't necessarily say no because you've seen how fast they push out events and stuff.
They'll recast me.
Oh, no.
They'll get someone else to do it.
I guess when NIKKE first came out and you were playing, like, it wasn't super big in the West. Did you expect it to kind of, like, blow up to the level that it did? Like, now? Like, 2 years later?
No, not at all. Not that it wasn't good, but it's just... There's just so much gacha games out there.
That's true.
There's so many mobile games, too. You really have to kind of stand out. And I think if this game was only just like boobs and butt, it wouldn't have lasted as long as it did. People came for the boobs, but they stayed for the actual story.
They came for the plot, but they stayed for the plot. Is like the common saying in the community. Yeah. But no, it's just interesting because you didn't start like a month before your casting or anything. You just like actually started on game's launch, which is like you've seen the game progress from like a really like rough work in progress, like this really big. It feels like a really big passion project, honestly. Like, you can see how much effort's put into it, like, both from the voice actors and, like, the story writing, the gameplay. Like, it just seems like a very, very well put together project. And your automata effects, I suppose.
Yeah, I was so surprised when they collabed with Nier and Chainsaw Man.
You know what is a series that a lot of my friends were thinking they should collab with? 86.
I've never seen it, but it looks good.
It is extremely similar.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, 86 is really good. Really good anime. But you can definitely build up your watch. You should ask your chat sometime what they would recommend you to watch. You can build up that watch list.
Yeah. I have so many things to watch. I'm so bad at it because my attention span's so short.
Oh, this guy says, no hate, you killed it as Soda, I love your work. But they also asked a recurring question, so we're going to skip this. It was just, why did you pick Soda, but you kind of got thrown into the Soda position.
Yeah, I wish I picked Soda, but I think we fit well.
This person also gave you a compliment. Only heard your work in voicing Soda, but you do a great job bringing her to life and making her a joy to hear every time she's on screen. So a lot of people relatively like the work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy my work, and I hope you'll stick around for the future stuff that's coming out, and you'll enjoy it just as much.
Hopefully you're not on a trip again when they
No,
call you.
hopefully not.
It's like a campaign chapter. It's like 2,000 words.
My God, I'd die.
Oh, okay. So this one feels... I'll reword this a little bit. How does it feel to voice like an innocent character like Soda? And what do you think about like the way she is presented? So her overall appearance.
It's fun to voice an innocent character because I'm not an innocent person. I'm very cursed as a person.
Very cursed.
Every time I talk with my friends, there's like a gif of like a cat, like it's like Ellie moment. Like it's commonly like I'm known to just say weird shit.
Just unhinged shit.
Yeah, because I just say whatever's on my mind. I don't think. And I'm oh my God, Soda's looks are so controversial. I think she's fine. I mean, it's a game with big boobs and big ass, and then you complain that you get big boobs and big ass. It's like, what do you expect?
I mean, I'm sure you're here for like the Rupee drama. Rupee's always controversial. Every skin that comes out is controversial. But the short answer for a lot of the players that have been here since the beginning is we choose to ignore like whenever people are complaining about stuff, you know, because like the game at the end of the day, you enjoy playing the game, so like just enjoy the game.
Yeah, it's like you went to Red Lobster and then you're like, I don't like seafood. Like, then why'd you go to Red Lobster?
You go to Japan and you don't want sushi.
Like, yeah, like then why'd you come?
Why'd you go there? Exactly.
But it was funny. I saw the controversy on Twitter about all the stuff, and there were some funny memes about it.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No one was rude to me personally, so I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay.
I think it's good that like the boundary hasn't really been crossed for you personally, with just like, you know, assuming that you are the character that you play, because I feel like that's really important. Because some people are kind of parasocial with that, so it's good that you haven't experienced that in the community. It's even overall like welcoming to you.
The worst part, the only bad thing is not bad, but sometimes people when they're replying to my tweets call me soda. I'm not soda, but I get it.
Oh yeah, controversy Twitter, but more importantly, coffee with cream, milk, or sugar. Which one are you? Can we just say it's like not the actual you know, cream, milk, or sugar, but it's a Frima milk or sugar?
Yeah. I put it with cream, so Frima.
For Frima. Do you see her on the map just like sleeping?
Yeah, she's a cocoon. I really like just sugar. I like sweet coffees though.
Oh, so you would like Tia then? You would like Tia. Yeah. I don't know if you played Dazzling Cupid when it came out.
I didn't, but I know them. I know like all the characters.
Oh my god, hi Soda affectionate, ain't no way.
Oh my god, hi. Hi bestie.
You didn't miss much though, GC. We're just you can watch a VOD. This will be a VOD in a YouTube video because there are some people that couldn't. There are a lot of people that couldn't come to Twitch from YouTube. Must have 3 shots of espresso and warmed milk with a teaspoon of sugar. I'm a degenerate. I drink Americanos. But
oh my god, you suck.
I'm an old man, okay? I need to focus on my work.
Black coffee, bro.
Yeah, I get an iced Americano, and then I get a double shot of espresso. The Cuban one was worse. No, the Americano's crazy. It's not even that. It's just bitter. What's wrong with it?
Dude, mod this guy. He knows what he's talking about.
Bro. Pyre, you're not an old man? Yeah, I'm almost like... I'm my early 20s are dead. What do you mean? He admits he's a boomer. Yes, I am a boomer. This person just asked in general, how was it voicing Soda? And then, hope you have a great day every day. So they were just saying, yeah, very nice, very nice.
I did have a good day today. I woke up very sore though, because I went roller skating yesterday, and I went drinking. And I learned I can't roller skate.
Were you drunk roller skating?
I was tipsy, but I was also, I don't have very good balance. I'm very clumsy. I'm like Soda in that way.
Oh no, they translated to IRL.
Yeah, my leg is all bruised up right now because the other day I fell up the stairs, going to class.
Fell up the stairs?
Yeah, my
Ellie.
shoe caught on the stair and I fell up.
Ellie. They're taking inspiration from your real life to the character you're playing. Yeah. They saw the fall and they're like, we need to put that in the game.
Oh no, I fell.
She's fallen like a couple times, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, she fell a little damn time. But it was so fun voicing Soda. She's so fun.
Alright, have a good one, Sopa. Muy caliente. Okay, so this is the next one. Just wanted to say you did an amazing performance for Golden Coin Rush. I just wanted to hug poor Soda so badly. Keep up the good work. Good portrayal. 10 out of 10.
Aww. That makes me so happy that I could invoke feelings in you guys. Because I think that's such a good estimate of whether a performance was well done. Because you can do a performance like technically right, like everything's like you're coming from a place of emotion, but it doesn't mean it'll always translate with the people. And if they don't care about they don't feel anything, then I want you guys to feel things. I want to hurt you emotionally.
Take some pics at Soda rollerblading skin. If they get that, the devs are watching. That's a giant meme in this game. It's like the devs watching. That would actually be
kind of funny.
That
like
would be funny.
a 1950s almost like diner kind of skin
Soda?
with the roller skate. Yeah. Like
It's
a different
always
kind of like a waitress. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's always fun seeing minor characters in the spotlight. Like we've seen a lot of like Counters, Pioneer, Inherit. You know, like the main cast of characters. That's why, like,
yeah.
I was surprised this was voiced because Summer is right after this, so I was like, Summer Ben not voiced is kind of weird, but
yeah, maybe it will be. Maybe we're getting the budget.
Maybe no, I'm pretty sure they have the budget. I think it's just time. I honestly think it's a time constraint thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
we can move on. We can move on if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one you've kind of briefly answered as well, but like the direction, if you want to just briefly do that again, like how much direction you were given with Soda?
I was given a lot of freedom. We get like an Excel sheet of like the visual, what the voice is kind of like, what she refers to the commander, what like her rarity is, like her weapon and stuff like that. And then we just kind of get like all the line, like the when you tap in the lobbies, like lines, like all that's just like listed out. But for the event, I was given more context of like what's happening with each episode, like who I'm talking to. He didn't have to give me too much context because I play the game, so I kind of like knew the character's personality. He's like, I don't know if you know this, like, or this is Rupi. She loves money. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So it kind of gave me more context for that. But like he would give me context for like what kind of game we're playing, like when we're catching the coins or climbing the ropes and stuff, or like why I'm sad. So it would help me put a little more physicality into the reads. Like when I was like doing the running, like the
the huffing,
I would actually I would like try to like move my arms like I'm running and stuff like that. We're given pretty good context.
I think you've already answered this too. So if you had the opportunity, who would you want to play in the future? In another life, you would be playing Dorothy, and this would be a very different interview.
Or I'd want to be EllieKyuu.
Ellick is such a great character. Egg is great. Egg is such a great character.
Yeah, I would love to voice just like a pilgrim. Or I kind of want to voice like a bitchy character, like a rude one. I want someone to hate me.
So like somebody like Drilly then, if you could.
Yeah.
Drilly's kind of like that braggy character. You've also done this a little bit too. So aside from VA work, like what are you like doing? So you said like artwork, you're doing like your studies.
I draw, I study every day. I'm currently watching Game of Thrones, and that's really good. I like to play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. That's like my favorite game ever, MMOs. And I watch anime. I like to read. I read a lot of fan fiction. But I also read actual books.
Fan fiction?
No, I haven't looked at any NIKKE fanfic yet. Maybe I should.
I don't know if that exists. I don't want to know if that exists.
It probably does.
Oh no. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be like Anderson X Mustang or something.
Yeah, I want Yuri fanfics.
Oh, there is that. I have a friend that goes to Comic Cat, and he got me some stuff from Comic Cat. It's the convention in Japan, the really big convention in Japan. Yeah,
I think Soda's like pretty popular in Japan. I was surprised when she was coming back. So I was like, oh, is she that popular? Because I hadn't seen much of her in like the English speaking community. But I guess she's really popular in Japan.
It's very it's kind of good too, because she's also put in the spotlight for her character, at least her kid is put in the spotlight for this solar raid cycle. I don't know if you do solar raids.
Oh yeah. I've started doing it.
Yeah, the technical
she's really
side.
good.
Yeah, the
she's my best DPS right now.
The rebalance really like messed a lot of the hierarchy up, but it's still really nice to see different metas coming into play too, and it also makes the character more popular, like ironically enough. If they're able to be used outside of like, a bonus in an event, right? Alright, have a good one, King. Oh, this guy asks why you won't come home. Actually, it's funny. So I know who asked this question, and they actually pulled Soda while we were doing this interview. They finally got Soda. So they've been doing like a lot.
She didn't come home because you didn't want her bad enough.
Damn. Swipe
didn't
more.
Spend enough money.
Ain't no. Yeah, Soda's pretty high up. What Sai said, she's in the top 15. She's higher than Snow White.
We're going for #1 next year.
I'm sorry. Until all the pilgrims die, you're not getting.
Come on, chat. Everybody vote for Soda.
Everybody vote.
You're gonna have to she'll cry again.
You're gonna have to like make an ad of her like running through the maid cafe and she falls down or something.
Yeah, like I want you to vote for Soda.
It has to be Coco. It has to be Coco that says it. Like you need to vote for Soda. What is her umbrella's name? Cocorella. She like threatened me with Coco.
That's
sad
funny.
swipage.
Which NIKKE would I ship with Soda? I'm gonna ship her with Alice for now. I think that'll be cute. That's wholesome.
You've already did this one too. Oh, holy shit, this is long. What the... Hi, Ellie. Nice to meet you. Love your work for the NIKKE community. Keep it up. I was wondering what's it like to be able to voice a video game character. Could you tell me how you feel about voicing characters such as Soda? For context, this person also is like an aspiring VA.
Oh, that's so exciting. I really like voicing video game characters because it's kind of different from anime because you don't have a lot of visuals. The player doesn't have as many visuals to go off of, and they're usually like kind of like short and snappy, so you can have like fun with them. And it's fun because you get to play a game that you're in. So that's fun. And how I feel voicing a character such as Soda, I like her because she's so relatable in some ways, but so not like me in other ways. So she kind of feels like some parts of me, but also like, she's like a little sister to me. Like I love her.
It's like the contrast is also really nice with certain characters, just like portray when you can't, or like I guess like you can, but when you don't do it in your normal day to day, it's just interesting to play a different role or a different position, I guess. Oh, it's been 190 polls. Why haven't you come home? Down. This is another person that has not pulled Soda. You need to give them good luck. 190 is so rough.
190. I can't relate.
You're so toxic.
I'm sorry.
Nah, chat. Dev account. Trust. Dev account. Brag more.
No, she didn't come home initially. So she's being nice to me. When she first came out, I had to spend $300.
Oh, I remember we were talking about that. And you're like, oh,
yeah, she didn't. I had to buy her out of the store because she didn't come home.
Oh, you mileaged her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, brother. Ooh. But I don't know. She's just being kind of tsundere. You gotta give the other girls some. Give the other girls some attention, and she'll come make a mess of your house, so she'll come home and clean it.
Oh. Make a mess of your house, so she'll come home and clean it up. All right, chat. You heard her. Smash your PC, break your laptop.
Yeah.
Yep. Go and get her. God, 190. 190 is like worse than pilgrim rates at this point.
Yeah,
I don't have a clip command. You gotta do it yourself. Did I hear Tsundere? Hi, Pyrrhixz. She already knows, chat. You all bully me enough.
Chat, it's not like I like you or anything.
Oh wait, actually no, you can do that. Yeah, you're taking my place for once on the stream. Thanks.
No, I was role playing as Pyrrhixz. Is it Pyrrhixz or Pyrrhixz?
Can nobody clip this, please? I don't need an actual VA from the game bullying me. You all bully me enough. Stop. It's you can do either.
Bully.
You can do either.
Okay.
Like Pyrrhixz is fine, Pyrrhixz is fine. A bunch of people can't pronounce my name. Technically like Pyrrhixz would be fine because like Pyrrhic victory, but I say Pyrrhix because I'm edgy. Yeah, that's where the names come from.
I think of like Pyrrha from like Ruby and stuff. Like that's what I think.
You said Ruby. Holy shit.
I loved Ruby.
I loved past tense Ruby as well.
I'm not like a huge fan now, but like volumes 1 through 3 were like peak fiction.
One of my first cosplays was Adam Taurus and Crow Bronwyn. I built the Harbinger, and my dad was like, "Oh, you want to make it transform?" And like I spent the whole summer building like a 20-pound sword.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I call him Hollow or Pyrrhixz. Yeah, Hollow's a dead name. It's my old name. It's fine.
Ooh, we don't know him.
Oh, what's the hardest part about what you do in the industry? That's also been touched upon a bit. So I think it's fine too.
I think it's just I think I'm gonna say something that is just like kind of just like imposter syndrome. Is like thinking you don't deserve to be there, or like other people, or thinking that other people are doing so much better or ahead of you. I was like 18 and I was like, oh, I'm so old. I've not accomplished the other things that other people have, and I'm like, girl, you're 18.
Throw you into traffic.
Like, girl, you're 18. Calm down. You'll live. Like, you just gotta do it, and just try to make friends.
I feel like with the age of the internet too, like seeing everybody else's successes, you don't see like the grind that it took them to get to where they are either. So it's a very like skewed perception of success on the internet, which doesn't really help for newer people getting into the industry, which is understandable. But it's good that you, again, like you have that mindset to kind of just like take it on the chin and kind of keep going.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Just like, yeah, I think it's great to try and make other voice acting friends. Like, go and join Kira's like voice acting club, and you'll see people will like be real about it. It's not always gonna be a win. You're gonna take some L's, and that's okay.
We also have a request for our next question here. Have you ever considered narrating audiobooks?
Oh my god, maybe.
Maybe.
The thing about audiobooks is just they're so long, and the pay is like not as consistent with it because it depends on where you're getting the audiobooks from. If you're getting like an audiobook thing from like an actual roster of like a studio, the pay is going to be like better. But also audiobooks get paid per finished hour. So you could do like 5 hours reading a chapter, but it only edits down to an hour, and you only get paid for that finished hour.
Oh, that's wild.
So that's why audiobooks aren't like everyone's favorite thing to do. But if it's like a well-paying one, or if it'll pay based off recording hours, that'll be nice. I would like to do maybe like, I know some do like light novels audiobooks. That would be cool to do like a light novel kind of book.
We actually briefly talked about this because I said it was funny that I might have ran into you a couple years back for the ReZero fandom that we did for the light novels actually, or the web novel in this case. It was just a straight reading of characters like in their voices. But it's crazy like that you started so recently too, because I was expecting you to have like a much deeper portfolio, but like for your performance, like again, people have said that you seem very professional. Yeah.
Thanks.
So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I definitely have some stuff coming out soon. So I hope that you guys will like those for some pretty big people, projects. So
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see if this might be the last one. Oh, do you even know about the NIKKE manga at all? They're just asking your opinion on it. NIKKE has like a very small, like, I don't know if it's fan made, but it's like a manga series that they have now. There's, like,
I did see the Soda one with I think it was Cocoa and like the little cat girl and
the
102.
magazine. Yeah,
I saw the magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
that's cute.
A more direct question would be like, how are you the type of person to have like physical merch, and like do you have any NIKKE merch?
I do, but I got it because my friend actually visited Japan recently, and I was like, you have to get me NIKKE merch, because he likes NIKKE too. I actually met him through Final Fantasy. His name's Spinna. We were like on the same like rating static, and then I was like so toxic, not toxic, but I'm like my usual chaotic self, and then he starts playing NIKKE, and he hears me, and he's like, that's Ellie? What the hell?
Had a connection live on call.
Yeah. Everyone who hears my voice and like knows me personally, they're like, that's you? No way. But
they can track it, yeah. Sometimes they can.
But he got me like a wall scroll and like acrylic stand and a keychain of Soda.
Oh,
So
I didn't know like
awesome.
what you call the scrolls were out there. Like, dude, Japan eats so good with their merch. Like there were pop-up booths. I don't know if you saw the like the Hokkaido pop-up or Tokyo pop-ups or the
Oh
Pilgrims.
my god, yeah.
I have the Scarlet
So
and the Rapunzel one, but they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think I might. Here, I'll send it to you in DMs.
Okay.
If I still have it
There
here.
was. I also saw on like eBay there was like some kind of like Soda, like almost like a trading card that they were like selling for like $200. You have it?
I have. Yeah, it's from Union Arena. Yeah.
What the hell?
It's we bought a booster case for like $2,000 and opened it on stream.
$2,000?
Yeah, it's so you might want to wait. They're gonna have an English release for it, so it might be a bit cheaper when they release it in English.
$2,000?
Well, it's a booster case.
That's crazy.
It's 18 booster boxes.
Oh, it's still so much money, Jesus.
Here's all the NIKKE stuff that I do have. You can see some like Ichiban Kuji stuff, some of like the Valentine's Day event stuff.
That's so cute. I hope they come out with more figures.
Definitely, like I'm like a physical collector, and I want stuff that's not just like their burst animations, you know?
Yeah, I like figures. I have a lot of figures.
Oh, you're a figure collector. Like one
I have so much stuff of Miku, because Miku's like my favorite character ever. I love Miku.
You should if you want to. We have a figure collection area on the server if you want to just like show off your collection.
That's so fun.
There's people that like have really extensive ones though. Soda
I'm so
may
jealous.
get one. It might be the coin rush.
I saw there was an announcement for hers from like it was kind of like a smaller figure company with her and Viper, but I haven't seen any news on it for a while. think so.
Okay. Did you make it to Miku Expo recently? Oh, Bebe went to it actually. That's why he's asking you.
No, I wanted to go so bad, but I didn't go.
Oh, we're at the end. Holy shit, we hit the end. We're done. Yo. All right, chat. I'm going to open the floor to you guys to do like maybe 20 minutes of questions. If anybody asks sus stuff, I'm sitting on you and you're dying. Okay? So
is that a threat? Don't they want that?
Ellie, please. Ellie, please. Ellie, please. Ellie. Fine. I'll take you out like old Yeller, chat. There you go.
I was just about to say we were gonna take you out back and put you down.
Yeah. Cereal or milk first? Is this just like a random question?
If you put milk in your bowl first, you should be put on a watch list.
What
like,
class
who
are you
does
in
that?
Final Fantasy 14?
I main white mage, but I am playing dancer for next year. Classic, haha, woman playing healer, but I'm good at white mage. I swear.
This person says, technically, you only said chat needed or couldn't be sus. You didn't say anything about Ellie.
This guy's based.
Ellie's a part of chat. Ellie's part of chat. Ellie's part of chat.
I speak for the chat. I'm like the Lorax for Twitch chat.
Don't threaten them with a good time. Me, like asphyxiation with literal ass at the start of it. Okay. In your opinion, which pilgrim is next? I don't think any of us know that. Let me just phone call my uncle at Shift Up really quick.
I don't even know what pilgrims there are that aren't the ones that are out, so...
We currently don't have Lilyweiss out. We don't have Enishiro, if we're counting, like, heretics. We don't have Liberalia, or Neuda. Those are about all of them.
I see like a jellyfish-looking one.
That's Liberalia, yeah.
I like her. She's pretty.
Yeah, we're gonna be friends. No, you said like 4 or 5 of my waifu characters. No, I'll disregard your bad taste in other games for your good taste in this one.
I'm also a Mikote in Final Fantasy XIV, but I started as a bunny girl. But then I race changed to an Aura, and then I changed again to a Mikote, so now I'm a cat girl.
You said like you had 2K hours in that game too?
At least. Maybe more.
Holy shit.
I log in just to AFK sometimes.
Oh wait, this is an interesting question. If Made for You were real, how well do you think you get along with them?
I don't know. I think I'm pretty introverted, and they all seem pretty extroverted. I think I'd probably get along with Aid the best because she'd like take care of me and cook for me and stuff. And then I think Coco would get on my nerves because she's like a little sister, and I'm like, oh my god, leave me alone. I want alone time. And then Soda, I feel like I might accidentally like offend her, so I'd be worried.
I guess just for this one, we could include Maid Privity too, since she technically was there.
Oh, I would probably tease the hell out of Maid.
Same.
She'd
Let's
hate
go.
me. I like
Little
bullying
shit.
people, especially like cute girls. I like bullying them.
But would you play a character like Privity though?
Oh yeah, I've like in like fan stuff I've done tsundere stuff like Baka. It's not like I like you or anything.
Chat, write that down. Chat, write that down. We have a reference. Chat, write it down. We have a reference from the Pyrrhixz video. Oh yeah, Maid Drake is another one too.
Oh yeah, ooh, I love Drake.
You can voice Pyrie. I'm gonna fucking kill you guys. Stop.
Voice Pyrie?
No.
Yeah, I'll be your VTuber's voice.
I have a voice changer, please. Nano, that was already given in the stream. If you guys didn't miss most of the stream, I will be making this a VOD and also a YouTube highlight. Cutting out Ellie being sus. Of course. I mean, do you care?
Me?
Do you care? Is that going to jeopardize
really
any industry stuff? Or?
I don't think it'll jeopardize it too much.
Okay,
I think it's just jokes.
Okay.
It's not like I'm like I don't know. I think I'm pretty PG-13.
Okay, that's fine then. I'll just like upload it in its entirety then for the most part. All right, chat. We'll take a few more maybe, and then I'm going to let you need to go to bed soon. I'm so sorry I started later.
That's okay. I've had a great time.
I'm actually so happy you enjoyed yourself. I was so nervous, chat. Like,
I hope I've been entertaining enough.
Yeah, I haven't done like interviews in a while, and like this seems I don't think this has really been done before, besides like the dev notes when they interview like Kaylee and like was it Michelle Marie and like all those people. But this is very fun. Actually, let's ask chat this question: what character would you guys realistically, chat? Don't say like Kaylee Mills. I doubt I can get on an interview with her. But oh wait, Ozzy has a question. You mentioned you play VNs. What are your favorites, and what would you recommend? That's actually a really good question. Huh.
I really like Umineko. Umineko is amazing. It's like long, but it's like peak fiction if you can read Umineko.
What it's about? Because Ozzy, Bag, and then if you've seen Gojo in the chat too, they all play VNs. Like they're pretty avid VN players.
Umineko is like pretty popular, so I mean, like it's like one of like the best. It's like kind of like paranormal, like time loop stuff, kind of like murder mystery of like how this is happening. It's like the same things happening over and over the same day, and it's like different things happen each day, so you're learning as the characters learn. And also play Wadanohara. It's also it's an RPG, but also a VN, and that's like my favorite game.
I have so much respect for like I'm a big sucker for like the old school like games, and like I guess they're not really VNs, but like the old JRPG series and like VN games. And like it's so cool to I'm gonna sound like a boomer, but like the newer generation still playing games like that. It's so nice. That's so appreciated. But I know what was Gojo playing Bag? Was it Melt? No, it wasn't Melt. What was it? It was like it was a Fate game that he was playing, I think, a VN, but they were having him play through the whole story for that. I played my fair share of VNs. Tsukihime, that's what it was.
Oh, I've heard about Tsukihime. I haven't played it, but I've heard it's really good.
We had somebody else ask, and if I'm missing your questions, chat, it's nothing personal. It's just you guys are asking like paragraph questions, and they're kind of like going by really quick. If you have a guilty pleasure game that you play, like a go-to, or like a feel-good game.
I don't think I have anything like guilty. I mean, I guess the guiltiest game I would ever play is like a dating sim. But my go-to game, definitely Final Fantasy. But I've been playing a lot of Stardew, as generic as it is. But I've downloaded mods of my favorite characters so I can romance them and like have my harem.
That's another great game to play on stream. Like I have a few friends that play Stardew. Yeah, definitely a good game to play on stream.
I wanted to try and play Elden Ring, but I'm really bad, and I feel like people would get mad seeing me be so ass.
Oh, so here's the thing. You'll have like one or two people that are like screaming at you that you're not like, you're literally just going to kill the tree sentinel over and over and over again when it's not really possible when you start the game. I'm the type of person where I'll just run at it, and I don't really care. If you get irritated, you can leave the screen. Like, I'm really toxic when it comes to, like...
If people complain, I might start doing things wrong on purpose to troll them.
That's kind of what I did afterwards. Like, I lasted a whole, like, stream on Elden Ring, because I was, like, down. Down. Burger King Man asks, Anderson or Mustang? And don't bark or be feral. Please.
Guys, like as a character, or like looks, or like what
I guess
are we talking
overall,
about here?
I guess
I like Mustang better, just like as a character is entertaining.
Be feral.
But Anderson is hotter. Like, let's be for real. Like, and he had a shirtless.
Yeah,
he had
April
a shirtless
Fool's
character.
April Fool's event.
Yeah.
Did you know that we actually fan-dubbed that?
I'll watch that. That's good.
I'll link you. Chat, we're plugging. Chat, we're making connections. Hold on. Wait.
I want a male NIKKE game with like their boobs out that jiggle.
That game will die because the female.
I will single-handedly fund it.
No, you're gonna go up against the major whales in this. You're crazy. You are insane.
Oh no, Commander! I can't fit in this bunny suit.
I remember the first time we saw Mustang, everybody was like, "Bro, the bulge," and I was like, "Guys, why are we looking there? Guys, guys, booty shooter game. What are we doing?" Oh, I have to scroll pretty far to get to this. Holy crap, where is this video? Oh, yeah, so we fan-dubbed Anderson shower scene, and then we fan-dubbed when the counters wake up by the commander. So you'll hear Fleur in this one. Fleur's in this. I don't know if you know Akariki or Larkabelle, but they're also in this one too. I don't know if you know either.
Nice. Yeah. I know. I'm not sure.
Yeah. But it was just like, we're just doing this for funsies, you know? It wasn't voice. I was like, oh, this is a little fun thing.
I love fan-dubs. I mean, fan-dubs are always so fun, and they're good practice.
Don't know this was asked yet, but what is the most difficult thing? Oh, in terms of range. That's actually a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Definitely, like, a lower voice is kind of harder to do. I can't really do it that well.
Or is it just...
it's just sounding like authentic.
Welcome,
like I just can't
Let's share a soda
authentically
together.
do it without being like, hey. Like, but like I try to like do it very physical. Like I heard a tip that if you want to like keep your finger pointed at your chest to like remind it to be in more of your chest voice. And then it's also harder to, like with proper vocal technique, you really do need to like breathe with your diaphragm, have good placement in your mouth and throat, and it's just kind of hard sustaining some voices. But if you can't sustain a voice, don't do it. Like you'll hurt yourself. And like learning proper yelling technique is also harder too.
Another thing that we didn't really touch upon, because I have a few friends that do like singing and stuff. Like I know Fleur does something similar, but they'll have like a warm up before they do like voice acting. So like I've heard like chewing sugar-free gum, drinking tea, like avoiding certain foods before you're like recording.
I'm so bad. I don't like do that much.
Oh, okay.
But it depends on what I'm recording. Like if I've been talking all day, then I'm like my voice has already been warmed up. If I'm just waking up, I'll like hum, because humming's really good to like open your vocal cords. But yeah, I like to do some 5-minute warm-ups, especially if I'm feeling kind of bad. But I'll try to avoid dairy sometimes, and I drink a lot of Diet Coke. But if I'm recording, I won't drink Diet Coke beforehand, because it's kind of rough on the throat.
You're just confirming that you're a gamer to my chat. That's all you're confirming.
I love Diet Coke.
You're just such a generous gamer.
Oh, do I have any warm-up to get into character? I actually do. Every character I've ever voiced, I have one line that I like repeat over and over, because that's the line that gets me into like the voice. Like for Soda, it's like spick and span, or like whatever. It's like, or like master. That's always a good one to get you into. Yeah. Or like
Diet.
It's like, yeah. There's just always a line that I'll repeat over and over.
I guess before we wrap up here, because I think chat's kind of like, I don't know if they're dwindling down. I could say more questions, but I can't keep you here till like, God, the wee hours of the morning for you. It's funny that you thought that I was PST time. I am so far.
I just don't know how Hawaii works. I'm kind of just stupid.
Bro, okay, so like, we're an island in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know you guys were big enough to war in your own time zone.
Ain't no, I'm leaving. I'm fucked. That's so fucked. Oh my God. We're not Puerto Rico. What's wrong with you? Ain't no way. This is the first bozo I bring on for an interview.
But like even China's huge and it only has one time zone. Like, why are you guys so special?
You are so
This guy
base.
called me a bozo. Mods, ban him.
Bozo.
Ban Pyrrhixz.
My stream. Ain't no way. Get Ellie to affiliate or I'll eat you.
Subscribe to EllieKyuu.
Subscribe to Mr. Beast. Favorite Bond story overall, Ellie?
I really like Drake's because I like seeing her try to be a villain and fail.
Oh my God.
Because she's funny.
You love girl failures?
I love girl failures.
Ain't no way. Wait, why don't you like Shiori then? Shiori's a girl failure.
I do like Shiori, but she's just not my Oshi.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I love all of that then.
I'll respect that. I'll respect that. Why did we time out? What did he say? Guys, what?
Did he ask me to do the mommy voice? Because they saw that earlier.
Oh, is that why?
He said Bozo? No, not him. I meant Ban Piri.
Oh
Man down.
You
shot
bro.
the wrong person.
You literally are making Keck so. Dude, Trappy, you're demoted. Trappy, you're so bad at this job. You're demoted. Trappy, you're demoted.
Dude, he caught a stray for no reason.
I guess, are you looking forward to streaming more now that you've met like partial of my community, and then like you're gonna have other people from like Twitter in the stream too? Like there's a decent amount of people here that are chatting.
I was definitely nervous my first stream, like back when I first did the Pretty Event, but I think I got more used to it and was kind of like letting myself shine through more, and it really helps when people are talking in chat. So I hope more people come around, even if I don't stream NIKKE. I hope you guys will learn to love me for me.
I definitely, from like a content creator perspective, like I've met and collab with a lot of people. You have like charisma for it. It's like
thank you. I got that riz.
I can sit here and like watch you fail at Elden Ring and just be editing on the side and laugh my ass
Dude,
off.
it's easy. I'm a girl
easy.
fail.
You're a girl fail. All right, chat. What do you say, Ellie? We do maybe like another. Is like 20 minutes too much, or?
Nah, that's fine.
You're a degenerate. You're on degenerate hours. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I work from home. I'll wake up.
Oh, like, okay. I'm gonna message you like before I go to bed and be like, wake the fuck up. I'm gonna send like Soda or Coco angry. You like Drake and Freema, we are friends. Bro, she likes Sparkle and Silverwolf. The two characters, I built DPS Silverwolf in Hong Kong.
Oh my god, you have her E1? Or you just built her anyway?
Yeah, I have her E1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I have Acheron E2.
Bro, my friend like did Acheron E6 and it was like, I think less than 300 pulls or 200 pulls or something. It was crazy.
I'm gonna piss chat off because I got Constellation 1 Acheron at 8 pity, and then I got her E2 at like 10 pity. And then I lost the 50-50 for Sparkle to Japard, and then 5 pulls later, I got, like 5 solos later, I got Sparkle.
Chat, press 1 to throw Ellie into traffic.
Lol. Stay mad. Skill issue.
Oh, I know. People are gonna enjoy streaming if you interact like that.
I love antagonizing.
That's how I am on my chat. Skill issue, yes, skill issue. Are you? Yes, Perry.
Yeah, stay mad. Stay mad.
I wanted to ask you, because I was going to ask chat this too, but who would you be interested if like I could get the opportunity to interview another voice actor for NIKKE? Like, is there anybody that like you think would be pretty cool since you're kind of familiar with more people?
I don't know. I know some people like still like do streams. I know Kira streams occasionally.
Yeah, Kira does.
And Kira's pretty easy to contact too because she's on Discord and stuff. And I'm sure if you like sent her a Discord like a message, she'd be like respond at least to say yes or no. I'm not sure.
Not too sure.
Kate. Yeah, I'm sure Kaylee's pretty nice. She's busy, but maybe Kat too.
Oh, so it's funny that you mentioned that. Oh, actually, I'm so sorry. Can you like control my chat for like 5 minutes? My friend is NIKKE's downstairs. We're collabing right after this, so I need to go.
Okay.
Okay, chat, please behave, please. I beg. Okay, Ellie, behave, please. I beg.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
If you guys are naughty, I'm beating you to death.
Alright, I'll be back. Thanks.
So how was your day, chat? Do you have a good day? Ellie, come beat me to death? You won't want that. You're farming? That's fun. Are you getting good artifacts? Bye, bestie. Are you leaving? Who's your favorite person to romance in Stardew? I have an Emmett Selk mod right now, so I'm romancing him. But other than that, I romance Shane. Don't judge me for romancing Shane, but I love him. And it's even worse because I get him 10 hearts by giving him beer, so I'm kind of technically enabling his alcoholism, but like, don't worry about that. Emmett or Graha? Emmett all the way. I love him. I love him. I love him so much. Young Emmett, old Emmett. I want him old. I like the grandpa. Babe, I like White Mage a lot, but I'm learning. I've started tanking on Gunbreaker. I'm pretty good at White Mage. Like I parse like a minimum of like 90 or 80s. Bye, bestie. Bye, Suver. And in Final Fantasy, I've cleared Uwu, I've done T, and I've done DSR, and I'm in phase 2 of top. So, if you guys like Prague, maybe I'll stream some Prague. You didn't miss anything, but this is my stream now. I've controlled it. This is my channel. There's no copyright on here, so this is the best channel I've ever made. How many ultimate weapons have you gotten? I have almost all of the T weapons. I've cleared Uwu around 5 times, and I've cleared DSR like 4 times. But Party Finder is just not good right now because it's almost on trail. So it's hard sometimes in totem parties. When's the Prague stream? We're progging top. We're gonna PF Prague. And I haven't played 16 because I don't have a PS5. So I don't know anything about 16, but it looks good. But yeah, if you guys play on Famfrit on Primal stream, is Lizzie Freeman Shifty? Yes, Lizzie Freeman voices Shifty. I would definitely collab with Hollow on a harder game if you would like that. This is Cap. No, Cap, stop! Don't come in when I'm talking about Final Fantasy. Oh my god. You're on Behemoth? Ah, I'm on Famfrit. I'm on Primal. I go to Ether all the time. If you see, well, I'll type my Final Fantasy name. If you've ever encountered this, if you've ever encountered Ellie Ymir and I've trolled you, forget about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, chat. Is Ellie behaving?
No.
Does that mean I step on you or chat? Who's... Can you get her? Sorry, she's barking so loud. Can you get her kick by?
Woof woof.
I have a Pomsky.
I know, I saw her. No,
yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, no. You remembered her W, Ellie. W. Hey, NIKKE, could you like take her in the living room? Sorry. She's coming through a lot on the mic. Take her in the living room for a bit. Thank you, appreciate you. Step on me, Pyrrhixz Supernova, yes. But yeah, I was actually gonna tell you my master plan. So when we go to AX, what do you call it? Brianna has a panel, Jackie Laster has one, Lizzie Freeman, Kaylee Mills, Kat has one, Amalie has one, and Susie Young has one. I'm just gonna be like, hi, I'm Pyrrhixz. Interview? Question mark.
Nice. So. I mean, you can say you've done interviews with other VAs. They probably won't know me, but like by name. But
well, it's something they can go to, you know, and like they can kind of see like the direction, which is why, like, again, it's gonna be a video, a YouTube video. But what were you guys talking about, chat? Let me go look through the logs really quick.
We were talking about Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And my love of Emmett Selk in his old man form.
Everybody scatter. I'm not. Oh god. Oh, I have a question for you for streaming, Ellie. When you moved into your new place, or like if you go into a new place, I know you said like Texas or was it Texas or LA or Arizona or LA or something?
Texas or LA, but that probably won't be a few years because I have to graduate school.
I guess so.
I'll probably get an apartment in the next year or so, move out from my dad's house.
Would you ever do a subathon?
I don't know. I get pretty delirious.
I mean, people like this chat. Do you like the scuff? The chat likes the scuff, like the delirium. Your chat like will be sadistic with the timer though. The last time I did, while my chat waited for the seconds to tick away, I had 10 seconds left and they'd add a day, and I'd want to die. Yeah. So,
they won't do that to me, right, chat? You'll be nice to me.
If you have a couple people in this chat right now that could single-handedly keep you up for a month, but surely clueless. No, Scuff gives character. But no, I really hope, alright, chat, I'm gonna shout out Ellie one more time. You guys better go follow her. Go follow her now.
Maybe after work tomorrow, but we'll see.
Hey, I don't think I can stream tomorrow.
Commander.
Oh, hi. Hello, Necro-chan. Chat, we're like 3 people away from 3.8k. Fog crazy. Do it. Do it, I'll step on you. Yeah, go. How many, do you just have to stream more for affiliate, or are you at the follower count already for it? Or viewer count,
I have like, I think the follower count you only need is like 50. I have like almost 400, I think, so.
So what you're telling me is, you don't have the founders badges yet for your channel.
I don't know what that means.
So when there's some people talking in my chat, you'll see like a first next to their name. So that means that they were one of the first 10 subs that were on your channel. and I have made a mission to collect all the founders badges from NIKKE streamers.
Oh.
So, yeah, like GC is a founder. If you do here, let me just run follow age on GC. So follow age, like GC's been following me for like, he's been following for 3 years.
Commander. Let's share a soda together.
Oh.
Follow age at GC. Yeah, so 2 years, 4 months, 21 days. So yeah, a lot of people have been following. Yeah, Bag's been following for almost 3 years straight. So a lot of them have
I'll
founders
have to
badges.
do that. Oh,
Yeah.
to find them.
So what happens is when you hit affiliate, it'll basically be open once you enable monetization. So you can be offline or online, which is why people do like affiliate celebration streams, which I think would be pretty cool. Because like you could do just something similar, like
maybe I'll just stream random stuff like this month to get affiliate.
Yeah, because it has to be like what, I think 2 hours or something.
8 hours.
Oh, I thought like stream
8
duration
hours
was
cumulative, not in like a row.
You can literally just be a gremlin and play Final Fantasy for one stream and you have it.
Oh my god.
Like, am I wrong though?
No. I don't know if that'd be fun to watch.
I have a few friends that stream Final Fantasy 14 and they have just like comfy lurkers that are there for like the entire duration of it. Yeah. Chat, we're one away.
I don't know if I give comfy vibes.
I mean, comfy vibes, gremlin vibes, step on vibes, whatever vibes. Chat, who's gonna be it? Who's gonna be the last one? Chat, I will suffocate you, chat. Here, they haven't sent
What's
it
happening?
yet. We're one away from
doing?
3.8k. One away from 3.8.
Oh.
3,800 followers. Even numbers, pause. But is there anything else you
Ain't
want to just? Oh, legendary or cow followed. Is that one of your guys?
Commander.
I
Let's
don't
share
know.
a soda together.
I'm telling Ruanshu to follow.
Ranshu is.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why are so many of you following? Okay, wait. Speak to me.
Welcome,
Yes, ma'am.
Commander.
That's it.
Let's share a
He
soda
knows his
together.
place.
Ain't no way. I guess a question for you in the future: would you be down to like collab later, but not do like
Commander.
UK talk, just like play a
Let's
game
share
or
a
something?
soda
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
Let's go!
That one was talking about playing a horror game, which would be funny because I'm a huge like pussy.
Oh shit, GC! Thanks for the gift
Welcome,
subs.
Commander. Let's share a soda together.
We could play Outlast Trials.
Oh my god, no. I'm so
Outlast
scared.
Trial. I mean, it'll be fine once you get into it, or we can play
Maybe.
Phasmo. You just can't be a van bitch if we play Phasmophobia.
Let's play FNAF. Let's play Five Nights at Freddy's.
What is that a Is there a multiplayer game for that?
No, I just
Bro.
love Five Nights at Freddy's.
I mean, I'd be down to watch that. Playing FNAF when you first start.
Yeah.
Okay, Golden Freddy. Okay. Is there anything else you want to just like tell chat before we dip out though, or wrap up here for today? Thanks for being on again though. I really appreciate you like taking time
Of
out
course,
of
I
your
had
day
a great
to
time. Thank you
hop
for
on.
inviting me.
Thank you.
This is the first time I've ever been interviewed, so
Let's
it was
go. We got the first badge, chat. We have the founder's badge.
Well, what I would say is thank you for having me. Thank you guys all for being so entertaining and being so welcoming and mostly wholesome and nice. I'm in the Discord server, so if you guys ever have a question or want to talk about anything, you could just ping me, or I'm always willing to answer voice acting questions. So if any of you ever want to get into voice acting, I'd be happy to help with anything. I really want to stream more, so if you guys found me entertaining today
I'll show you out
and
again.
would like to see me stream anything besides NIKKE, which I will stream more NIKKE, so don't worry about that. But if you guys want to see other stuff, I will announce on my Twitter when I stream, so if you guys want to come around, that would be great.
Awesome. It's just been a really fun experience because, like, I told you like 1,000 times before we started, it was just so nerve-wracking because I've never interviewed somebody from a game that I enjoyed before, you know. So it's been been really fun. You did great too. Nah, we're like back-patting each other at this point. We both
We
did
did
great. We both did
awesome.
great.
We're the best.
Yeah. Also, a shout out to NIKKE for formatting the PowerPoint. I am brain dead when it comes to that.
Yeah, those were so cute. I
Really
love
nice
the
PowerPoint.
slides.
Yeah, it was really nice. I figured like do something. I wanted to make I didn't have time, but I think I'm gonna commission like something where we can just put the VTubers like sitting down on a chair and cut
Like
to,
a
like
couch?
different. Yeah, like you know how they do normal interviews where we cut like to a close up or a medium shot of like the person talking. I was gonna do that because that's kind of what I'm used to doing. I did a lot of broadcasting in high school, simulcasting.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it's just something that I thought would be pretty nice. But all right, I will also send you dank memes. Send Ellie dank memes, chat. She is
Yes.
also a Zoomer, big Zoomer. But good luck with all the rest of your endeavors. It was really, really nice
Thank
having you
you.
on. This has been such a great
Aw.
experience.
Yeah, and I'd love to come back sometime.
Yeah, for sure. If this actually takes off as like a series, I'll probably bring you back. What, 10th episode? Maybe you can be a co-host, maybe or something. who is the biggest like VA that you look up to in NIKKE again? Who was it?
Probably Kier Buckland's probably
Alright, so-
one of my favorite.
We'll co-host when Kira comes on, and I'll just hear you gushing
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Either that, I'm gonna need backup for Laura Stahl. I'm just gonna be like foaming at the mouth. Snow White's like
I
a
can't
great
help you with that.
character.
I would be too.
Oh no way! Just a great. I love how she portrays Snow White and Small White. It's like really, really nice. Nier Enjoyer. Have you played Nier?
No, but that was one of the games I thought about maybe playing on stream.
Oh, nice, nice.
Because I do own it. I just never have played it.
Well, I think you have a wide variety of games that you can play now. If you guys are not in my Discord, you can go ahead and join. Just be civil with Ellie, or I'll sit on you. I'll choke you with my ass.
Yes.
Go ahead, and yeah, overall really fun.
Alright.
I will let you head out to bed now. Or you
Good
can
luck on
work.
your collab.
We're just doing poster signings. You're gonna see a bunch of ass on the screen and us signing ass.
That's fine. Should I just leave the Discord? I leave the Discord call.
I mean, oh, do you want to like stick around or like?
No, I just didn't know how if we're like fading off to anything. I didn't know. How
Oh,
to
I don't
Discord.
have an ending. I'm scuffed as fuck, Ellie. It's fine.
too,
Here's
me
what we do.
too.
We go here. You're gonna disappear.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna change my title. But yeah, if you want to say anything before you dip out, we will give you a final farewell. And this has been really fun. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, chat. I love you. Bye, bye.
Bye-bye.
Kisses.